for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's the Buck Coast BLK Williams in the building. True Media Today USA Boxing is in this BIH, man. True Media Today USA Boxing. We here, baby. We here. We are here. Another day, man. Another day, man. We got a good show we're gonna have today. Anthony Peterson is supposed to show up on the show. I'm actually waiting on him to call me back. I spoke to him earlier today. He's actually training. If you don't know who Anthony Peterson is, he's I think Anthony boxed at 140 pounds. He's been, he's the brother to Lamont Peterson. That Peterson family does, they boxing royalty in DC. So you get what I'm saying. So he was just on Vlad TV being interviewed by Vlad with Freeway Ricky Ross. So yeah, Anthony Peterson. He will be on the show today. And he's fighting on Tank Davis's undercard. So I have some very interesting questions to ask him as it relate to that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because he know Tank from when he was a youngin' and how Tank used to always go to DC and fight as well growing up. And there was a tribe that kind of like helped out, and the Petersons played a big role in Javante's life. So I definitely want to get the brother on here. Definitely want to get the brother on here, man. Get him on here, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man. So I was checking this interview out, right? Hold on, let me see what the hell is going on. Why does it keep spinning like that there? All right, I'm trying to see what's up, guys. I'm trying to get this set up. I was just checking this interview out, right? Y'all hit the like button for the old boy. Also, don't forget the merch. Check the merch out. As a matter of fact, let me drop that link. Let me drop that merch link. We pushing the merch hard. We know we pushing the merch hard now. Pause. They're gonna be like, oh, you got to say pause, coach. You got to say pause. You got to say pause now. So I got to say pause. You know what I mean? We pushing the merch now, so they go to the link right there, man. And the link is also pinned to the top of the chat as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got that right. True. Our money always get money. Our money, what's up, baby boy? What's happening? What's going on with you, man? Shouted in a midget on his knees trying to sling keys. You feel me? What's going on, man? What's happening? What's up with you? Anyway, man, let's get into the show. Get right into it. We're not even gonna fake no fun. I don't know if you guys saw the Porterway podcast. Yesterday, Adrien Broner was on the Porterway podcast. Actually, somebody, shout out to the brother who sent it to me because I didn't know. And I normally have like all the notifications on Sean Porter. There's only a few I like the credible boxing media. Like I follow the Porterway podcast. You know what I mean? He's one of them. There's a lot that I don't follow anymore. I unsubscribe from a lot of channels, but Porterway podcast. I guess maybe I did get an alert. I probably got an alert and didn't even realize it. To be honest with you. You know what I mean? Now, shocking. Adrien Broner tells all on why he left the PBC for BLK Prime. He told it. Special guest Anthony Peterson. So as a matter of fact, hold on, guys, hold on. I'm gonna give it about 20 minutes and see what's up. If not, I'm gonna make this phone call. And see what's happening. Because I know he's training. He said he was training, and then he's getting ready for the fight. And then after his training, he has to try to replenish what he lost. So, in a recent interview on the Porterway podcast, Adrien Broner spoke on his contractual situation with BLK Prime. AB says his coach, Kevin Cunningham, is the one who introduced him to BLK Prime, and he is the one that got him the bag. Kevin Cunningham is the one that got AB the bag. Kevin Cunningham. Interesting. He got him the bag. You know what I mean? And I was wondering when I saw AB and I met him, he shook everybody's hand and on the row. Well, not everybody, but everybody, it was like me, Mickey Bay, Antonio Tarver, Freeway Rick Ross. He shook our hands and stuff. He spoke to Rick, but yeah, he seemed very happy, very, very happy. He seemed like he's in a happy place, and even Sean Porter noticed that. Sean Porter noticed that as well. But what I didn't know his coach was the one who got him the bag. His coach is the one that got him the bag. Now, Adrien Broner says that he has the best contract in boxing as it relates to today's time. Because he's saying in today's time, fighters ain't gonna get paid like this. Now, to those who live their lives vicariously through their favorite fighters, or to those who are fans of promotional companies and advisory companies and networks, and you pledge allegiance to these guys and say, okay, I'm loyal to this one, I need to hate on that one, because I told you the black content creators, specifically the Wakandas that come from the Alphabet Boy community, they are the worst. No one tears down, black more than them, right? So it is what it is, but moving on from that. Now, you might not want to like this. You're not going to like this. You're going to say, so anything that doesn't fit the narrative, they're lying. I don't believe it. Shut up. I don't want to hear that. Anything that fits your narrative, facts. It's true. Facts. I know these Wakandas very well. True. I know these Wakandas very well. Really do. AB revealed he gets to pick his own opponents in his 3-fight deal that he has with BLK Prime. He get to pick his own opponents. Can't make this up. He confirmed everything is right with this new situation. When I met Adrien Broner, as I said before, guys, in Omaha, Nebraska, he seemed like he's in a really happy place in his life. And Sean Porter said the same thing. He said AB spoke about why he left the situation at the PBC in Showtime. Adrien Broner said from the inside, he said I was on the inside, so I know what's going on. He said from the inside, he knows exactly what's going on at the PBC. Now, if you listen to certain YouTube channels, Wakanda YouTube channels, Aerosexual YouTube channels, Alphabet Boy YouTube channels, all that's the same thing. If you listen to them, they think they know everything. Well, see, listen, they know everything. They know more than what AB know. They know more than what the fighters know who deal with Al Heyman on a daily basis. Niggas on the Alphabet Boys, the Wakanda niggas. AB lying. How you know he lying? Well, I heard from Jabba the Hutt. Well, I heard from Pac-9. That what he said. And I heard from Boxer Chico. He said, such. El Fulio, you do know that this fighter was directly signed to the PBC, the company that you count for that you don't know. You don't even know what their offices look like. So who am I going to believe? I'm going to believe him, or I'm going to believe you? I don't think so. True. He said things were getting shady over there on PBC Island. So he decided to find something, he decided to find some different money. Basically, the well ran dry from a monetary standpoint, from what I gathered, right? I'm gonna let you guys hear the interview. You ain't gotta believe me, just hear what AB gotta say. Now I know what you're gonna say, because it's counter your narrative, you're gonna dismiss anything that Adrien Broner says. I know you are. Because in Wakanda land, you have Wakanda logic, and then you have real human being logic. You have Wakanda math, and then you have real math. In the land of Wakanda, right? My favorite YouTube channel, he got all the truth. You do know that this dude got caught lying 25 different times. Yeah, he really got caught lying. Shut up. I'm gonna pull up, sign the contract. I got shooters. I'm coming over there right now. Yeah. Nigga, whatever. True. I told you, there's nothing more low IQ than Wakanda's from the Alphabet Boy community. There's nothing lower. There's nothing that has a lower IQ than them. To think of the lowest IQ you can think of. Let's say the IQ is 0. Their IQ would be -50. You don't get no dumber than that, right? Now, Kevin Cunningham told AB that the PBC wasn't moving him right. That's what he says. And he's going to find a better opportunity for him. And he did. And he did. Adrien Broner let it be known. The PBC told him that if he wanted to make big money, he's going to have to fight Godzilla. That's exactly what he said too. I'm telling you, the God's are the truth. I'm not making this up. BLK Prime steps into the picture, tells AB, "We'll pay you triple the amount that the PBC and Showtime is offering to pay you. And on top of that, you can pick whoever you want to fight." True. AB can call me right now. Yeah, what's up, man? This ain't about being, hey, coach, check this out, man. You gonna be my second opponent. I'm gonna fight. I am the can, man. You can get it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and put these paws on you right quick. You know, you gonna be the next one I fight next. How much is the bag, AB? Well, you ain't gonna get much, but you know it's gonna be more than what you're making now. Okay, what's that? I got $500,000 for you. Okay, bam, I'll be there. True. Bam, I'll be there. $500,000? Yeah, I'll be there. Hold on, AB. I need $500,000 and I need to cover my expenses. So I really need I need 600,000. I need 600,000, wow, right? Because 100,000 gonna be, you know what I mean? I gotta bring Hippity, I gotta bring Cookie, you know what I mean? I gotta bring True. I got to bring Hippity and Cookie, you know, another 100. So I need another 100,000 wow on the front end, not the back end. You know, we don't do back end now. We don't do back end. Now, Adrien Broner said that BLK Prime he steps into the picture. They tell AB, "We'll pay you triple what the PBC and Showtime is paying you, and you can pick whoever you want to fight." And on top of that, he said, as well as you get 40% of your pay-per-view buys. The pay-per-view buys pays out in 2 days after the fight, which is on that Monday. Oh boy. Not only do you get to pick who you want to fight, we're gonna pay you 3 times more than what you were getting paid over there. You know what I mean? And you will get 40% of the pay-per-view. 40. So he don't have to wait on the back end 6 months to a year later, waiting to get his money. When asked, will BLK make a profit, Sean Porter answered for AB by saying, "This is not Adrien Broner's concern." Where am I going after this? I want to read this again. Somebody on the panel, I think it was Sean. He had asked Adrien Broner. He said, "Man, if they doing all of that," he said, "Will BLK Prime make a profit?" Sean Porter said, "That's not his concern." Because you notice on the chit list circuit, everybody worried, "Oh, they ain't got no money. They broke. They lying. Where the money coming from? They need to be investigated for money laundering." Like you got Wakandas, you know what I mean, talking about a black company. They need to be investigated for money laundering. Where the money coming from? They lying. They ain't got the money. So everybody lying but y'all. True. Everybody lying but Wakanda. Do you notice that? Everybody lying but Wakanda. When Wakanda talk, they telling the truth. When everybody else talk, they lying. You notice that? You notice that? I'm just, he said, "Hey, shout out to my sister Bless. Bless, what's going on? What's going on? Well, you can't make this up. Well, that's some pro-black shit for your ass, that boy. True. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that pro. Y'all can have that. You keep your code, keep all that there, because you dudes ain't know none of that. I'm around some real brothers. So I know what brotherhood is. You dudes are shysters. You're broke, you're bitter, you're miserable, and you're Wakanda. And that's the problem. Right? You have low IQs. Shout out to my brother for being more man, Damien. Damien, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Now, I totally agree with what Sean Porter said. He said that should not. He said that should be the concern of BLK Prime, whether they turn a profit or not. Because if they putting the money up, that should be their concern, right? It's funny that Sean Porter said that, because on the YTBC and Twitter, the Wakandas are so obsessed about where BLK Prime is getting their money from. They say things like, "They're gonna fail. Crawford and AB are lying about the money." But Sean Porter confirmed that it was true. Oh, well, Sean lying. He cooning. The reason why the Wakanda's take it so personally, guys, and I thought about it, the reason why the Wakanda's take it so personal online, because they feel that if a black fighter whom they do not like is making more money or doing better than their chosen black fighter, their favorite fighter, then that makes them feel some type of way, right? Probably because they live their lives vicariously through their favorite fighters or their favorite promotional companies or their favorite TV networks. This just shows you how dumb and low IQ these Wakandas are. True. From the Alphabet Boy community and their affiliates. What do you guys think about what AB had to say? I'm going to let you guys hear it right now. Let's listen to the interview together and tell me, what do you think? We will also have special guest Anthony Peterson on the show as well. Now it's time for me to reach out and see what's up. Let me call my main man and see what's happening. I can't make this up. True. But before we get into the show, for all you Wakandas out there who may be watching, Wakandas, aerosexuals, Alphabet Boy community, all of y'all in the same boat. It's the same thing. For all of you out there who may be feeling some type of way about the old boy, I got one thing to say.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Anyway, let me do what it do. Hold on, man. Let me take the banner down. We ain't gonna rock the banner today. It is what it is, man. Shout out to my sister, man, Bless365. My man, Riley. So I told, what's going on, baby boy? My man, Riley, boy. Riley say, look, F you, F them shoes. He say, F that hairpiece, F your cigar, F your ugly teeth, F your homeboys, F that dude over there, F that dude over here, F your mama, F your sister. Right? He just went ahead and say, man, you know what, man? It is what it is. He just said, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and, this is it right here. This is it right. All right. Let's get into the show. Hey, what did he say? Jamario, he said, I don't blame AB for leaving. If he felt he wasn't getting the fights he wanted and they weren't moving correctly, he has to do what's best for his career. Now, the Wakanda's are going to totally disagree with all this stuff, right? No, Rick Glazer not going to be here, fam. Rick Glazer ain't going to be here. So, as a matter of fact, let me hit damn, what's going on? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Put you on mute. All right, guys, I'm back. I just had to reach out and touch somebody. Pause. Okay, now here you go. Let me go ahead and do it like this here. Now, this is Adrien Broner on the Porterway podcast. As a matter of fact, let me let you guys see it. Shout out to Sean Porter, man. He's a gentleman, man. He's a gentleman. He's a really, really nice, classy guy. You know what I mean? I don't know the brother, but he really seems like a nice, classy guy. He don't want to ruffle any feathers or nothing like that. But here you go. So this the Porterway podcast, as you can see right here, guys. And this is AB screen shiner. So, and now this was yesterday. So I don't want nobody thinking I'm making it up. I showed you receipts. Here you go. Hold on, guys. I want you to hear it. Hold on, let me see what's up. I thought that was connected. Okay, we connected now. Let me talk to the people a little bit in the chat, man. I ain't talking to nobody in the chat yet. Matter of fact, let me talk to some people in the chat right quick, man. See what's happening, man. I don't want nobody thinking I'm ignoring them. Shout out to Jeff Lucietta. Shout out to Little Green Eyes P. Shout out to ILTBA. What's going on? Hey, IO, what's up, baby? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I can't let y'all hear this. He said 2 o'clock. He'll be just finishing his workout, and then so he said he hit me up. So I just wanted to send him a reminder just in case he forgot though. I'm gonna text you his number too. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to make sure that Anthony didn't forget. Cause I actually spoke to him this morning, so I'm trying to make sure he forget. Yeah, man, LTV. Oh man, that dude there, man, LTV, boy. Hey, you talk about world class, world class shit talker. Boy, I'm talking about pound for pound, boy. Pound for pound. Boy, I'm like, boy, woo. Hold on, guys. Let me do this. Create contact. Okay. All right. And I have that there. So. And I have that. Hold on. I'm calling them right now, guys. Hold on. Calling them right now. He might still be training. Yeah. So hold on, let me text him. Guys. He might still be training. Let me send him a text right quick. Yeah, man. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Adrien Big 30. What's going on, man? Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and send him the link. Let me send him the link right quick. Hold on. All right, let me send him the link right quick. Let me just do that. Let me invite, copy. What I normally do, I normally hit that invite, copy, then I send me an email. I send me an email of it, then I send it to him on the phone. That's what I'm doing right now. Hold on, guys. Email, compose. We'll do that right there. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. And here we go. All right, cool. Now let me go ahead and go inside and send it to him. Now, and what to say? Bless, you say Anthony Joshua trying to conjure up his gangster side. Oh, he is. Hey man, listen. I don't know what's going on with Anthony Joshua, boy. This man don't know who he wants his trainer to be. He trained with Robert Garcia. Now he don't move on to somebody else. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what that dude want to do, man. It don't matter who is Anthony Joshua's trainer is. Everything with Anthony Joshua is up here. It don't matter. He can have Georgie Benton, Eddie Futch, Angelo Dundee, what's my main man name? Emmanuel Stewart. It don't matter who he have. Until he get his mind right up here, it don't matter who he have. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what the hell going on with Anthony Joshua, to be honest with you. Really don't. Y'all let me know when he fight again, though. And what you say, Killing Boxing? You say Frank Martin fight 160K free TV Showtime. Oh, that's terrible. 160,000. I saw that. I think that was the highest fee. That's terrible, bro. Out of the entire country. But you know what though? They didn't really do a lot. They didn't really do a lot to promote that fight neither though. You know what I mean? In all fairness, they didn't do a lot to promote that fight, fam. So you kind of set Frank Martin up for failure. IOTB, what to say? You say you're right, Coach. AJ problem is his head. Yeah, it's his head. I mean, you lost to Usyk twice. It ain't like you lost to a drop shot. But here you go. Let's see what AB got to say, guys.
Nah, but I mean, like on the fight tip, you told me you was at the gym training. You've been working hard. What's next?
Man, I've been working my ass off, man.
Now he say he been working hard, but I'm like, AB, you still look kind of fat in the face. Now you still look kind of, he's got time. You still look kind of fat in the face. You got a stomach, so you been working hard. Like, let me know. Yo, let me know. Oh man, yeah, I'm looking at it right now, dog. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Hey man, shout out to Fred Barbershop Conversations, man. Shout out to Fred Barbershop Conversations, man. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you, brother. Yeah. So at 10:56, I see the screenshot now because I saw this. I saw this on Twitter. At 10:56 p.m., they peaked at 119K. At 11:48 p.m., they peaked at 138K. At 12:11 a.m., because that fight came, I think that fight came on late, right? I think that fight came on late. Yeah, at 12:11 a.m., the highest peak was 161,000. And then at 103, because it went 12 rounds, it went down to 107K. So, bro, when you look at it, nobody was watching that. Nobody was watching that. And that's free. That's free. You get what I'm saying? Nobody was watching that. So I'm like, man, that kind of set the brother up for failure, though. I feel like they kind of set the brother up for failure, man. That's what I feel like. Shout out to Bruce Gas. Shout out to ROTBA. Shout out to Marty King Boxing. Let's see what AB got to say.
I got the type of contract I got, man. They ain't giving out nowadays in this sport of boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys is taking these tough ass fights, getting that small ass money. Man, they done gave me, man. I'm just blessed.
Yes, sir.
Hey, he say these guys getting these tough fights, get that small buddy.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
I wonder what guys he talking about. What guys are AB talking about? I don't see nobody taking no tough fights. I see everybody cherry picking right now.
True.
What's up, man? Hey, ain't nobody in the PBC taking no tough fights. This ain't no shame, but I'm just saying though. You know what I mean? We find the most ripe cherries in the basket. You know what I mean? But I don't know what he means. He said all these guys. Let's continue to hear the interview.
I'm thankful and I'm ready to put on the show.
You got Red Cash in what, February?
Yeah, February.
Oh, they got you Red Cash.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In Atlanta.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had no clue who they were gonna match you up with.
Yeah.
You fought in Atlanta before, right?
No.
Oh, it's your first time. You seen what Tank did down there?
Man, Tank shit went crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, AB, it's Black History Month too, bro.
Oh, hold on, Black History Month. hold on. Shout out to Black 365.
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that quarter of a bam, double your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, shout out to my sister Bless. She said, don't blow the bag, AB. Hey, you know what, Bless? You deserve it.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Don't blow the bag. Don't blow the bag, AB. You got to.
True.
Hey, don't blow the bag, AB. You know, you got to. Hey, you know what? Shout out to my dog, Booger Ray, too, man. Shout out to my dog, Booger Ray. And look here, man, Booger Ray, talk to the people. Let the people know what time it is, man.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
Shout out to my dog, Booger Ray, man. Shout out, he looked so happy. He looked so happy in that video. Wouldn't you agree?
True.
My dog looked so happy in that video. He looked so happy in that video. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
Just throw it out there.
Hey, this gonna be crazy. Everything right.
Who you got bringing you out?
Man, I can't kill
I know. I just thought you were gonna drop it on us.
I'm happy you're back, man.
Man,
You were one of they know.
Hey, this is your biggest fan.
There's fighters.
This is your biggest fan.
Like AB, you know, there's athletes.
Hey.
Forever. Like, that's just your guy. You're my guy. You're my guy. So
shout out to Jamie.
AB comes up.
Shout out to Jaime Rivero, man. Jaime, what's up, baby?
I'm glad you're smiling, man. I hope you're feeling well.
Yeah, he's smiling. He's cheesing now.
Man, hey, man, I will not let you down in February, brother.
Hey, okay.
AB always say when a fighter.
He say, I will not let you down. I tell you what, we gonna find out. Cause if you don't let your hands go, I'm gonna be the first one ripping AB the next day. Man, the man got the ring, man. The man threw 2 punches around. You know, he wasn't letting his hands go. Bro, oh man, come on, man. Let's go.
At our point in our, you know, or your point in your career, a little bit further along than, you know, everybody else, there's always something that needs to be done a little different than you've done previously. So what is it that you're doing different now that you hadn't been doing before?
Cutting out and weeding out a lot of the things that I really didn't need. You know,
you don't need the beard.
You would know. You will understand.
You don't need the beard.
Because
so he's just talking about a lot of things. That was a good question by Sean Porter. What are the things like what? Like basically what he said was, what's going to be new this time? You know what I mean? What are you doing differently this time? Because I always know you'll be the same on AB. What's going to make because you got a new opportunity with BLK Prime? What does that mean as it relates to changing your mindset? Like if you still same on AB, it doesn't matter what situation you in. You are who you are wherever you go. You get what I'm saying? So, but that was a good question. Let's continue.
Huh?
You don't need the beard. Going to cut that.
Nah, chill. Nah.
I never.
He said, "Do I think AB make weight? I don't know."
But I'm saying,
I don't know.
In our sport, and when you get to this type level, you let so much things just ride on, even though if it's really not good for you, or So what I did, I'm like, man, fuck
I want y'all to hear this.
This time around, it is strictly about me and my family, and that's the way I'm going at it, and everything been going great.
Salute, Lisa.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. Just a simple change in the mindset kind of sets the tone, and the tempo for everything else.
How'd you end up with BLK Prime?
Now y'all hear this. Y'all hear this. Listen, boy, the conspiracies been coming. They've been coming from the same people. Now they've been coming from the same people. Like dudes just wake up and just make some shit up. Shout out to Tim Hasty. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for dubbing your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, shout out to you, fam. I appreciate that super chat, fam. Salute to you, my brother. I really appreciate that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Oh, don't forget to check the merch out, man. We got the hoodies. We have the hoodies. This is for the hoodies. Remember that song by Montel Jordan? This for the honeys. But we gonna take this for the honeys, remix it, and say this is for the hoodies. We have hoodies. We have caps. You know what I mean? Long sleeve shirts. You know you got it. You want it. We got it. We got it all over there. We got everything. No, we rapping and trapping. We rapping and trapping over there, man. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said AB's gonna throw 2 punches per round instead of 1. Hey man, look here, man. You know what? I want to give AB a chance to win my heart back over again, man. Cause I don't lost plenty of money with AB. With AB, man. And I lost when AB fought Marcos McDonald. I lost $500 that fight. I was for sure he was gonna beat him. I was like, oh yeah, I said AB gonna beat the brakes off this dude right here, man. Marcos McDonald was putting them paws on AB, man. And I lost money when he fought Mikey Garcia. I was for sure he was gonna beat Mikey Garcia. Man, bro, I was like, man, goddamn. I was 38 hot, boy. He let the whole hood down when he lost to Mikey Garcia, boy. But anyway, let's get back to the interview.
Nah, nowhere for a lot of people.
It was crazy. Shit.
The tone, and the tempo for everything else.
I'm gonna let you hear the question.
With BLK Prime, that kind of came out of nowhere for a lot of people.
It was crazy.
Okay.
Shit. Well, I got a coach who's just not a coach.
You talking about Kevin Cunningham?
You know, Kevin Cunningham. You know, he's more than just a coach, and things was going on in boxing on PBC and all, you know, so from the inside, you can see things going on and things is getting shady. So it's like, all right, now it's time to go find some different money.
Yeah.
Wait. What you mean? He say things are shady, things are going on from the inside. But hold on. Now, apparently AB knows something that the Wakandas don't know. AB knows something that the Wakandas don't know that a lot of other content creators that's been telling you about, like Fred Barbershop Conversation. Shout out to Fred. Salute to Fred. I gotta say salute to Fred because I know the Wakandas don't like him, so I'm going to say salute to him, just piss him off. But salute to him. And so a lot of you, you know what I mean? I understand, man, it is what it is, but they don't watch Bloomberg, they don't watch Yahoo Finance, they don't watch stuff like that. So they wouldn't be privy to that, right? And Wakanda is devoid of any new information or any kind of truthful information that goes counteractive to their low IQ narratives. Remember, the only code that Wakanda have is we swear to tell a lie, the whole lie, and nothing but the lie. They live in a world of delusion. They like well-dressed up lies, and they hate the naked truth. Just a bunch of lying-ass group of low IQ motherfuckers. And they attack anything that's black that don't fit their narrative. So it is what it is, but that's just what it is when you're dealing with Wakanda. But let's go.
So
let's
see things going on.
Let's hear the question.
Things, Kevin Cunningham,
Hold on. Let's question one more time.
It was crazy. Soon. well, I got a coach who's just not a coach. Kevin Cunningham, he's more than just a coach. And
Ricky Ricardo, salute.
Things was going on in boxing on PBC and all, so from the inside, you can see things going on and things getting shady. So it's like, all right, now it's time to go find some different money.
Yeah.
So he made a call and in 3 days it happened.
That's what I said about Coach Cunningham. He's
hey man, look, hey man, I didn't say it, AB said it. As a matter of fact, shout out to Jamal Charlo.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division. Listen, boy, he broke the law right there. He broke the Wakanda law. The Wakanda law number 1, thou should not say anything disparaging against the PBC. Wakanda law number 2, thou should not say anything disparaging against Showtime. Wakanda law number 3, thou should not say anything disparaging against Al Heyman. Wakanda law number 4, thou shalt thank Al Heyman before you thank your mama, before you thank your daddy, before you thank your wife, your baby mama, Big Booty Judy, God, Allah, Moses, Jesus, Jesus, Yahweh. You see what I'm saying? Buddha. Before you think the yin and the yang, before you think any of them, you gotta thank Al Heyman. So as a matter of fact, what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. Because I did kind of mess up. It ain't in my contract. It ain't in my contract now. I ain't got no. It ain't in my contract. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to.
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do for Wakanda. You know what we're gonna do? Because we got our own commandments over here. At True Media Today, USA Boxing. We branding, so this is what we going at. We true now, because we are the truth when it comes to this boxing stuff. We got our own commandments and everything, right? And we have a boxing criteria over here, so we have to be the truth, right? And we stand on that, we live on that, we gonna fight on that, we gonna die on that, we gonna go to war on that, we gonna make it do what it do on that, we gonna do the cabbage patch on that, the prep, the wop, the baseball bat, you know what I mean? We gonna do all that there, right? Now, we got our own commandments. You know what we gonna do, dog? This is what we gonna do today. I just thought of something. We gonna come up with Wakanda commandments. This is the Wakanda commandments. Let's come up with some commandments for Wakanda. Well, let's come up with some commandments for Wakanda, right? Let's see. The Wakanda commandments.
Oh, they don't messed up now, boy. Oh, the Wakanda commandments. And Wakandas are aerosexuals in their YouTube channels. The Alphabet Boys, you ought to know who that is. Hashtag Alphabet Boys. Alphabet Boys. Okay. So you ought to know who that is, right? So we're going to come up with the Wakanda commandments. We're going to make the Wakanda commandments, right? And we going to do it a little later on. We're going to do it a little later on. Because guess what? I'm going to need you guys to help me come up with the commandments. We're going to give Wakanda their very own commandments, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that for them, right? That's the least we can do. True. You know Christmas coming up. So I'm in the giving spirit. I'm in the giving spirit. Well, the Christmas is coming up, and I think that a good old Kris Kringle, on Santa Claus, I'm gonna be the black Santa Claus. And what I'm gonna do, since I'm the black Santa Claus, I'm gonna give a gift to Wakanda. And what I'm gonna do for you Wakandas out there, I'm gonna give you your own commandments. True. Me and the people, because we do this for the people, by the people, of the people. You know what I mean? We represent the people because we come from the people. We come from the people, and the people come from us. And we love the people because the people love us. And we represent the people. Everything we do with the benefit of the people. We always keep the people in mind. So it's only right that if I want to keep the people in mind, I got to keep Wakanda in mind. True. There you go. Commandment number 1 for Wakanda. Thou shalt not beg subscribers for money to take care of your wife and kids. That's a commandment right there. But that's a commandment. Thou shalt not. You know what I mean? No, you know what? Yeah, we gonna come up with some commandments for them. We're gonna do that. Anyway, let's continue to listen to the interview.
Coaches out there that actually earns their paycheck. And I'm not knocking any coaches out there, but there's some coaches that go above, beyond, do way more than what's required to make sure that their fighter is happy, make sure that their fighter is taken care of. And from day one, Coach Cunningham has always treated us like that. So I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah. He went. He was like, man, because what they was trying to do, he wasn't. He's not a coach that'll just sit back and be like, all right, I'll take this because I gotta take this. He like, oh hell nah. Yeah. You ain't gotta take that. Not in your. You still in a great spot in your career. And they ain't moving you right, so we gonna do something that fit more for you, and that's what he did. And BLK Prime came along, and they, man,
they set you off, man. You
But he said they ain't moving you right. Kevin Cunningham said, look, they ain't moving you right. They ain't treating you right. You know what I mean? You ain't got to take that there. You ain't got to take that what they offering you. I got something better for you, baby boy. I got a bag for you, and I got a good opponent for you. All you got to do is let your hands go. True. It is what it is, baby boy. It is what it is. That's all you got to do. Now, commandment number 1 for Wakanda. Thou shalt beg their subscribers for money to help take care of their wife and kids, right? Their family. Wakanda commandment number 2. Thou shalt threaten people on the daily, on YouTube and on Twitter who disagree with you. Thou shalt threaten people, right? So you, in order to be a Wakanda, you got to have a mean threat game online. Thou shalt threaten people who disagree with you, right? Who disagree, right? Wakanda commandment number 3. Thou shalt tell people that you're going to pull up. Thou shalt pull up online. You know, that's the language they be using. Thou shalt pull up online. Wakanda commandment number 4. 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20. Take whatever we give you. Sign the contract. So Wakanda commandment number 4. Thou shalt be a manager. Thou shalt be a manager and a promoter. Their commandments is the total opposite of our commandments. Oh man. Hold on. Thou shalt be. You can be a manager and a promoter, right? only in the land of Wakanda, you can be a broke nigga worth 2 figures telling other people, telling multimillionaires what type of investments they should make. Let's continue. Let's continue. Oh yeah. Hey, King KO he said thou shalt scream facts when it's a lie. That's another one. Wakanda commandment number 5. Thou, you right? Shall scream facts when it's a lie. Hey, nigga be loud all the time. Always holler about facts. Ain't nothing factual about what you just said. Thou shalt scream facts when lying. Oh, but you know what? You know what, man? They need to be paying us for what we doing, dog. Shout out to Mr. Caldedon. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, Mr. Caldedon he said thou shalt never praise a non-PBC fighter and twist facts and fit your narrative. No. That'd be our commandment. Wakanda would be thou shalt praise thou shalt, you know, you're right about that. Thou shalt never praise a non-PBC fighter. You're right about that. Thou shalt never praise a PBC fighter and twist facts to fit your narrative. Yes, I totally agree with that. Yeah, you're right on the head, Mr. Caldwell. Yeah, cause that's what they do. That's what they do. Hey, you know, Wakanda, they hate me with a passion, boy. Guess what? I love it.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, shout out to you. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Hey, commandment number 6. I got shooters, homie. I got shooters. Always let them know that you got shooters. That does cover threatening people. That's just threatening people online. But we're gonna put that on I got shooters, homie. Nigga holler about they got shooters. I ain't shot nobody yet. I got shooters, homie. Yeah. So you have to let people know that. You have to let people know you got shooters. Let them know you gotta let them know that. Tell them you're gonna pull up. Drop the Addy. Oh yeah. Wakanda commandment number 7. You must scream, drop the Addy. Hey, drop the Addy. Hey, I already told y'all, boy, if a sapsucker, if you online and the sapsucker tell you to drop the Addy, you know he's either a teenager or he's in his 20s. I refuse to believe that anybody that's 30 years old and up would be online talking about drop the Addy. True. I refuse to believe that. Shout out to World Comeback Sports. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, he said thou shalt not beg other Wakandas for money if you're a Wakanda. Hey, we gotta listen to the interview, man. Y'all don't got me sidetracked. Y'all don't throw me off. I'm throwed. Y'all don't throw me off.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, commandment number 8. Thou shalt not be caught in Coach Malachi Williams' chat. Thou shalt not be on Coach Malachi chat if you are subscribed to one of the Wakanda channels. So here you go. Thou shalt not watch Coach Malachi Williams. There you go. Thou shalt not. Hey, you know what? Wakanda watching right now. They taking screenshots of the chat. Okay, that go bless. Yeah, she subscribed to Blue. She subscribed to the champ side. She subscribed. Oh yeah, we gonna make sure she got a rinse. Oh yeah, she got a rinse. Make sure you take that rinse. We gonna confront her as soon as she show up over there on our live. We gonna confront her. Who else? Karma Serene. Yeah, we gonna confront her too. Who that is? Swat Jones. Yeah, we gonna confront him too. I saw him over there. I saw you over there. That bitch ass nigga Coach Malachi, that old hoe ass, cooch ass nigga, soft ass nigga, old hoe ass nigga Coach Malachi. I saw you over there, that whole nigga. I saw you over there. I seen you. You know, we got screenshots. I seen you. You know, as a matter of fact, you on suspension. You can't come back over here for a week, and we taking the rinse. That's what they're gonna do. True. Childish, just childish. I was sorry that Mr. Caldedon. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He just say you say thou shalt hate watch the coach every day. Yeah, and if you watch it, you got to hate. Listen, and if you watch it, you got to hate. You better listen. You got to watch the coach like this here. If you're Wakanda, right? You got to be watching me like this here. You better have your arms balled up, and you better have your arms crossed with your mouth balled up like this. You got to be looking like this. When you're watching me, if you're Wakanda, when you're watching me, you better not be enjoying the show. If Wakanda find out you enjoying the show, you automatically kicked out the Wakanda community. Boy, you better have your arms balled up tight, with the blood circulation cutting off in your arms, and you better have your lips balled up like this. Well, I can't stand that nigga, dog. I swear to God, dog. When I see him, dog, I'm gonna pull up on him, dog. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna put that magnum to his head, dog. I'm gonna put the magnum to him. I swear, dog. Dog, I swear, dog. I don't even like him, dog. I don't even know why I'm watching him, dog. You know what I mean? Hey, hold on. Let me hit that Nick sack. I put half on it. I put $2.50 on that Nick sack. Let me hit that. Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. I don't even like him, dog. But this is Reggie. Yeah, this Reggie. Okay, yeah, I don't even like him, dog. Yeah, like that. You got to do that. Got to do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For real, though. Shout out to Mr. Oh yeah, I already got that one. You say, hey, okay, you dropped 2 Mr. Cards on. You dropped 2 on the old boy. I got you. Hey, shout out to Poncho. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Shout out to Timothy. Timothy, what's going on, fam? He said that shall display the utmost hate and disrespect for Bud Crawford. Oh yes, you can't. Yes, yeah, that's another one. Hold on. What did it say? That's not watch. No, we got to put that one down. That should not watch, coach. Thou shalt hate Terrence Crawford with a passion. Gotta hate him with a passion. I mean, you just can't hate him. You gotta hate him with a passion. And you gotta make up all kind of lies. Say anything. Anything, thou shalt hate Terrence Crawford with a passion. Yep. So you know what I mean? Thou shalt deflect. We're gonna come up with another one. Commandment number 10. Thou shalt deflect anything that doesn't fit our narrative. Commandment number 10. Deflect anything that doesn't fit the narrative. Who they will call this boy? Well, I'm telling you, boy, I'm in a good mood right now. We gonna celebrate Christmas. We gonna get a Wakanda this present. I'm gonna send this to the leader of the alphabet boys. I'm saying, look at baby boy, we looked out for you. We came up with something. Spread this shitling juice. This gonna be y'all gospel. This gonna be the gospel right here. He said, deflect anything that goes. I see you super chat says that goes against our narrative. Hey, I ride with the AK. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, we good over here, boy. See, we got a smart boxing community over here. Over here, we smart. We come up with commandments. We come up with commandments for us. We come up with commandments for Wakanda. Like, bro, listen, there's nobody more generous than us on YouTube.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hold on, there's nobody more generous than us on YouTube. Listen, name a YouTube channel that gives more than us. True. Nobody gives more than us. We give out names. We come up with names like heterosexuals. We come up with names like Wakandas. We come up with names like the Alphabet Boys. We come up with names like Jabba the Hutt. We come up with names like Nick Sachs. Officer Drew Titan. You know what I mean? We good. Like, bro, like nobody is more generous than us, dog. Nobody. You know what I mean? Nobody. Nobody. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying though, and guess what? You can't pay us on the back end. Now we don't want the back end. Now over here at True Media, because we are at True Media USA Boxing. What we believe in getting paid our money up front. We don't do that. We listen, we want that deal Canelo got. Y'all paid Canelo his money up front, guaranteed. We want our money over here too. True. We want that BLK Prime contract. That's what we want. I don't want to hear yeah, baby boy, we gonna get it on the back end. Look, check this out. Hold up, swole up. Listen. I'm gonna give you 100,000 right now. Man, wait a minute, man. You told me I was gonna make $5 million for this fight. Hold up, swole up. Take all that energy out your chest, relax and exhale. You're going to get your 5. Don't worry about it. You're going to get your 5. This is what I'm going to do, though. What we going to do with this here, the way this contract is structured, did you thank me? Okay, yeah. The way this contract is structured, I'm going to give you a guarantee 100 thou wow. You're going to get a hunt done. You're going to get a hunt done guarantee off the rip. That's on you, baby boy. That's on you. Everything. That's on everything. You know what I mean? That's on everything, baby boy. You're going to get the hunt done. Now, the other the other 4,900,000, you're gonna get that on the back end. The other 4.9, you're gonna get that on the back end. You get what I'm saying? Okay, but when is that money gonna come in? Oh, that money gonna come in about 6 months to a year. So 6 months to a year, you're gonna get that to the rest of that deal. You feel me? But don't worry about it, baby boy. What I did, I threw a pack of 9-laters in there for you, 2 Chico sticks, a whole head cheese sandwich. You know what I mean? I listen. I gave you a case. I gave you a case of Corona, a bottle of Hennessy, and 2 boxes of Black and Mild, and call it a day. True. Shout out to Bless. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. He said that's a smoke Reggie every day. Hey, she say thou shalt smoke Reggie every day. True. That's a smoke Reggie every day. All right, that's a smoke Reggie every day. Every day. That's right, Bless. That's right. That good old Reggie. You better not get caught smoking no Nick Sacker.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, what do you say? Jamal, shout out to Jamal, yo. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, thou shalt move out of your mama's basement. Yeah, man. Shout out to Allen Maddox. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, thou shalt only get paid on the back end. Okay, yeah, thou shalt only get paid on the back end. They don't even know what the back end is. What you say, fam? He said it's True Media today. Now I can do. Yeah, we going into the new year. True Media. We True Media USA Boxing. That's what we are. That's what we are now. Because we the truth over here. We the truth. Not the truth, the truth. You know what I mean? TRUFF. Truth. Hey, shout out to Jaime. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2, bam, cash app on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said for Wakandas, stop ducking hippity smoke. Yeah. They don't want no smoke from hippity. Hey, they don't want the smoke. But they don't want the smoke from hippity, boy. Boy, hippity ain't playing, man. Hippity ain't playing, man. I already told you, boy, let me tell you something, boy. I don't even play, boy. When a Wakanda come over here, it's just straight Paul. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you Wakanda niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Hey, you know what? I got a commandment. That I really want to get you Wakanda, boy. Cause boy, these Wakanda. Listen, Wakanda. I got a commandment for y'all. Thou shalt. Hold on. Thou shalt. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all shouldn't do though. Thou shalt not be in the gym working out like this. I had a Wakanda nigga telling me he gonna pull up when he called the show. He working out next to me in the gym. I said, oh my Lord, Wakanda, what Wakanda doing? Wakanda, what you doing? He's talking about he gonna put them paws on me. He training to get ready for me for a celebrity boxing match. I say, no, man, I got to go. Thou shalt not sit next to me in the gym to work it out like that. True. Thou shalt not. But I do not want y'all pulling up at 3 o'clock. Boy, you know, but listen, busting it wide open. Well, listen, ain't gonna be no busting it wide open next to me. And look at Wakanda, man. Y'all gotta take that to the land of Wakanda. Now we don't do that over here now, baby boy. We're men over here. We don't do that over here, man. I know you got a pimp. I know you got a pimp busting your cheeks, but we don't do that over here, dog. We don't do that over here, man. We strictly like to work out. And we don't smoke resin, we smoke gas.
True.
Yeah. We smoke gas. We smoke gas. Thou shalt not. Hold on, guys. Thou shalt not. Hold on, let me see. Anthony Peterson ain't called back. Anthony Peterson ain't hit me back, y'all. So I don't know. He ain't hit me back. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Hey, what Mr. Ham he say? Hey, then what did they say? Time to smoke. Yeah. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, we can't do that. Let's continue to listen to the interview though.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
And on that.
I mean, just think, right? You get a guy, right? No disrespect to Al and PBC and Espinosa and them, but they like, all right, the type money you want, you got to go in there and fight Godzilla. But we gonna pay you, but you got to fight Godzilla. Then you got a guy like, all right.
Now what do we say over here? What do we say over here at True Media? Sorry about that. I gotta get away. What do we say over here at True Media? At True Media today, man. What do we say over here? If you telling me your fighter King Kong, he better be what? Fighting Godzilla. If you tell me your fighter is the Powerpuff Girls, they better be what? Fighting Mojo Jojo. If you tell me your fighter is Godzilla, he better be fighting Mothra, Gamera. You see what I'm saying? If you tell me your fighter is Optimus Prime, he better be fighting Megatron. If you tell me your fighter is Bumblebee, he better be fighting Starscream. You get what I'm saying? If you tell me your fighter is He-Man, he better be fighting Skeletor. If you tell me your fighter is what the other dude name is, if you tell me your fighter is Lion-O, he better be fighting Mumra. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, goddamn. So you know, what they tell them, look here, baby boy, that money we should pay you back in the day, the well don't dry it up, dog. The well don't dry it up. Ain't no cheese there no more. We ain't got the cheese there no more like we used to when we used to pay you when you was the can man. So what we saying is, in order for you to demand that kind of money that we promise you in the contract for you to get paid, you gonna have to fight somebody like a Bruce Ennis, or you gonna have to fight somebody like you got to fight one of these killers. You know what I mean? One of these young killers coming up, gatekeeper status. You got to fight one of them, and then we'll see what we got for you. AB like. Man, I don't fault AB to say, look, I don't fault Marcos McDonald, I don't fault Sean Porter, I don't fault Mikey Garcia, and I don't fault Manny Pacquiao. I'm at a stage in my career, now he don't fault 4 bad boys now. I'm at a stage in my career where I'm past that now. That's all I'm saying. That's what he's saying though. He don't want to, you know what I mean? Listen, if you telling me your fighter Inspector Gadget, he better be fighting Dr. Claw. True. That's all I'm saying. Let's continue.
Say you triple that.
Hold on.
You got to go in there and fight Godzilla.
Check this out.
No disrespect to Al and PBC and
no disrespect
and them, but they like, all right, the type money you want, you got to go in there and fight Godzilla. But we gonna pay you, but you gotta fight Godzilla.
Now that's the crazy part about it. Now Floyd Mayweather said, hold on, let's go to Floyd. Well, Floyd at? Floyd, I got you down here, Floyd. Floyd, what you at, Floyd? Floyd, what you at, Floyd? No, remember Floyd say, we work smarter, not harder. You know, y'all keep making those easy, y'all keep having them tough fights. Remember this?
Well, I really want to talk about what a lot of time when they say, oh, Floyd have to do exhibitions. My philosophy is never stop getting it. Currency over legacy.
I would like to fight Prince Nassim. Hopefully we can meet at 128, or he can come up to 130. We can fight, or hopefully I can fight the winner of Casamayor and Free Test. I'm looking forward to moving up to 135, fighting Paul Spatafor, Jose Castillo, and hopefully moving to 140 and fighting Constantine. Floyd Mayweather's not ducking or dodging any opponent out there.
So remember that. Remember Floyd said this.
When you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
So this is what AB talking about. Look, I earned that right. I can pick and choose who I want to. I learned from the best. I learned from Floyd. I don't fault Manny Pacquiao. I don't fault Sean Porter. I don't fault Marcos McDonald, and I don't fault Mikey Garcia. So I earned the right to pick and choose who I want to fight. I like, nah, dog, no, dog, it don't work like that, dog. No, you gonna have to, but we go, woo. I got King Kong, Mothra, Gamera. I got Voltron, Optimus Prime, and Megatron right here. Now you got to pick one of them. I be like, you can't find no Bumblebee for me to fight? Can I fight Bumblebee? Why I gotta fight? Why I gotta? I want to fight Bumblebee. Why I gotta fight?
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Man, shout out to Mr. Nice. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say thou shalt believe Floyd unless he says no Smith versus Crawford this year. he said thou shalt praise no promotion other than the PBC. Oh yeah, you ought to know that. Yes, sir. What did he say? Yeah, we already got that. We gotta put that. That gotta be commandment number 12. You have to praise the PBC in our hand. Yep. Every day. You got to praise the PBC religiously. PBC, you got to praise the PBC Showtime. You got to praise the PBC Showtime and Al Heyman. Yep. That's it right there. So we got quite a few for him. We got quite a few commandments for him. What's up? I got any more super chats I missed? No, I ain't missed none yet. Now, let's go back over here.
And you got a guy like, all right, you got to go in there and fight Godzilla. But we gonna pay you, but you got to fight Godzilla. Then you got a guy like, all right, we'll pay you triple of that. And you can pick whoever the fuck you want to fight.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Go ahead, Zatel.
What?
Interesting.
What? That's unheard of.
You gonna pay me triple what Al Heyman, the PBC, and Showtime is gonna pay me, and I can pick whoever I want to fight? True. There's got to be some kind of trick. Man, this ain't real, man. No, this ain't real. Yes, it is. This ain't real. Yes, it is. No, they say they gonna give me 3 times more than what I got. Man, there's somebody pranking me, man. They got to be pranking me, dog. I don't want to believe it, dog. I'm broke. You know what I mean? I got $35 to my name. I ain't got my money, paying me an allowance every week. I can't get the rest of my cheese. Man, come on, man. No, don't tell me that. No, man, it's real, man. They just gave the boy Terrence Crawford 10 mil. He found out the money was real. Shout out, as a matter of fact, let's give Kevin Cunningham a round of applause. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad at Kevin Cunningham now. Wakanda gonna be mad. Anything that goes against the narrative, they're gonna be mad. They pro-black until a black do something that they don't like, then they attack them. But they ain't pro-black no more. They worse than the Klan. Shout out to $1 Trillion Dreams. Hey, okay. We're dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said if AB would have won those fights, it would be different. Hey, look here, man. It is what it is. Let's continue.
You feel like
keep going. And hold on, wait.
There's more? There's more?
And
Uh-oh.
See, this what people don't know. I'm gonna let it out the bag because this my nigga Sean.
Hold on. Let's hear it.
Go ahead, Zatel.
What?
Hold on. Let's hear it though.
You gotta go in there and fight. No disrespect to Al and PBC and
let's listen to this.
And Espinosa and them, but they like, all right, the type money you want, you gotta go in there and fight Godzilla. But we gonna pay you, but you gotta fight Godzilla. Then you got a guy like, all right, we'll pay you triple of that. And you can pick whoever the fuck you want to fight.
Yeah. Go ahead, Zatel.
What? What? That's unheard of.
And there's more. There's more.
And hold on, wait. There's more. And See, this what people don't know. I'm gonna let it out the bag because this my nigga Sean. I love Sean.
Exclusive.
So this what people don't see. And you get 40% of your pay-per-view buys.
Yeah.
Oh, Wakanda bad.
What?
Who they bad?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Unheard of.
People don't understand, but that's on another low. Go ahead, Zatel.
I was gonna ask about something else, but then
and guess what, Sean? Hold on, Sean. And then another thing is not only you get 40%, but you get 40% on that Monday.
Okay.
Not no 6 months. We gotta wait till the numbers come in. Not no eight, not no year.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Hey, Sean.
I'm familiar. That's what's up.
Hey, you heard what Sean Porter said? He said, I'm familiar. He said, no, you get your 40% of the pay-per-view sale. So you get the money that you're supposed to get paid for the fight, and you get the 40% of the pay-per-view, you get it that Monday. So if you fight on the Saturday, that Monday. He said, ain't no, we gotta wait till the numbers come in 6 months later on down the line, 9 months, a year. And what did Sean Porter say? He said, I'm familiar. I told you, man, they getting them boys allowances over there, man.
True.
Y'all sitting there telling me, yeah, man, see the back end money is where it's at. See, on paper, he got paid 1.5, but he got another 10 mil on the back end. Yeah, the back end. And I'm like, okay, who told you that? Where you got that information from? The 5'9" said it. 5'9" said Jabba the Hutt said it. Bossa Chico, he said it. Chico said it. 5'9" said it. Jabba the Hutt. You know what I mean? The owner become the owner. You know, everybody know that. So y'all just be making stuff up like this. Adrien Broner say that? No, we don't listen to AB. Okay, who you listen to? Bro, it's like you can't make this up.
True.
They get paid on a Monday. Now some places gotta wait. Some people gotta wait a year. Don't worry about it. But hey man, what's up, man? What's up with my cheese? Hey, see, this what happened, right? This what happened. Y'all remember my dog. Y'all remember my dog, right? What the brother name is? Y'all remember the brother? Y'all remember Red from the 5 Heartbeats? Y'all remember Red from the 5 Heartbeats? Buddy had done walked up to Red. He said, "Man, Red, check this out, man. What's up? What's up them royalties, man? What's up them royalties, dog? I'm trying to get my royalties, man. What's happening, man? Man, you told me I was supposed to get paid 8 months ago. Man, the whole year don't went by. I ain't got paid yet. And every time I talk to you, man, you keep telling me you busy and all this stuff there, man.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books. My office hours are from 9 to 5. Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Hey, boy, you walk in there, talk about your contract, boy. That's what I heard. Now, sources say. I don't know how true this is now. But sources say, when they come in, when the money looking funny, and they coming in there with their chests out, talk about what they want to talk about their money, sources say that's how I go.
Who you think he is, DJ Quick?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Who you think it with? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Blessed 365. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't look at me. Don't speak to me. Wakanda, let me tell you something. What? If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it out. Yeah, go ahead and walk it out, man. Walk it out. Cause we ain't trying to hit that there, man. Don't be asking for your money. Don't ask for your money. You listen. You take what I give you. You take what I give you. Shout out to $1 Trillion Dreams. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said the AB would have won no fights. It would have been different. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we have no way of knowing things would have been different or not. I don't know. I mean, but it's probably safe to assume that, though. You know what I mean? Shout out to Volvo Reds. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
All I'm saying is somebody in the office rubbing their hand like the Birdman. Got him. Boy, I got me another one, boy. Another sucker bites the dust out. Doom. Another one bites the dust out. And another one down, another one down, another one bites the dust out. Wakanda, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Another one bites the dust. We got another Wakanda. Shucking and jiving. We got another one, boy. Another one bites the dust out. Woo, what? Oh, boy. Boy, they ran up, boy. They ran up and thought it was sweet. Boy. It ain't sweet over here. Hey, shout out to your boy Mombo. Hey, for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Oh, that's a good one. Hey, Mombo, that's a good one. That's a good one. 13. What 13 is? He said bonus commandment. You must be emotional at all times. Man palm. He said, well, you got to wear man palms. Instead of 10 palms, they got to wear man palms. I like that. You know what? Hey, Mambo, you are the originator of that. Man palms. That's what that man palms. You got to wear instead of 10 palms, you got to wear man palms. Okay. Yeah, I like that there. You must be emotional at all times. Be emotional. That's what calling it up, boy. They are emotionally responsive. Be emotional at all times. At all times. And they must wear man palms because their periods do be on. Well, man palms because their periods do be on. Lord, they be coming over here. Wait, but what's wrong? Man, I got these cramps. Why you got cramps for? I don't know, man. My period on. You got some man palms I can wear? Yeah, I got some man palms you can wear. What you gonna do? Man, I'm finna go over here to the whole Malachi chat. I'm finna go ahead and blow the chat up. I'm finna threaten the whole chat. Let everybody know that I got a nuclear warhead over here. I'm gonna drop a bomb in the whole chat and tell them I'm gonna pull up and tell them to sign the contract and tell them to drop the addy. I'm gonna do all that stuff. True. Shout out to Mr. Boxing Moves. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy. Hey,
super chat received.
Hey, what did say, fam? He said, Coach, you called it. Broner said you gotta fight Godzilla. That's what I be saying, dog. If you're telling me that your fighter is Mothra, he got to be fighting Godzilla.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Now, check this out, though. Check this out. I want you guys to hear something. Because this brother right here said, he said, Coach, so is AB taking the money to fight tomato cans instead? Hey, you know what? It might not be a tomato can because shit, AB ain't fought. When the last time AB had a fight? 1972? Shit, hey, you know what? Last time he had a fight was 1972. So this might be a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? For to be honest with you, and I say that shout out to Two-Tone, the superstar. And I say that respectfully. Boy, Toby killing me with that one, boy. Well, I love what he said. Hey, I gotta get him back on the show. Shout out to Mr. Nice. Hey, okay. Drop that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, what you say? You say thou must have Wilder song as your ringtone. Oh, you talking about Deontay Wilder new song? That's right. He do got a new song out there. He do got a new song. That video. I think it was more like what? He kind of like had the island vibe to it. Yeah, kind of like had the alibi to it. Shout out to Bobo Rents. Hey, for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said BLK will be out of business real soon with that business model. Hey, man, you know what? That ain't, who knows? Who knows? I'm pretty sure those some smart guys over there. Who knows? Maybe there's a method to their madness. Remember when the PBC first came in the game, what was the PBC doing? They was overpaying fighters. They were paying fighters more money than what they should have been paid to fight tomato cans, right? Eddie Hearn came over here to America. What did Eddie Hearn do? He was overpaying fighters who would be allowed or whoever he could to get them to come fight with Matchroom in the zone. So, it is what it is. But guess what? That ain't my issue. But let's go.
Wednesday, everything clear.
My boy hyped about it.
Everything's clear by Wednesday?
Look at him.
Okay.
Look at him.
Hey, man, I can't wait.
Hey, AB, I was gonna ask you about something totally different, but now I kind of want to follow up on that and appreciate you being so honest with us about the situation.
Okay.
Hey,
he had a loss of words.
First of all, do you think that kind of business model, it's good in the beginning? Will that be able to be sustainable?
And then his problem.
And then
his problem.
Huh?
And his problem.
It's not. No.
You heard? Did you hear what Sean Porter said? Now check this out. Now this the Volvo Reds. He said BLK will be out of business soon with that business model. Now, one of the guests asked him, he said, do you think that kind of business model, will that be sustainable? Did you hear what Sean Porter said? That ain't his problem. Guess what, Volvo Reds? That ain't your problem or my problem neither. True, true, true. It ain't our problem. We don't make none of the money. We ain't putting no money up for the fights. If this company got billions of dollars or whatever they got backing them or whatever the case may be, that's their problem. That's their problem. That's their problem. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, that's their problem. That ain't, you know what I mean? That ain't our job to figure out. You feel me? Let me turn this thing on. Shout out to Rosiki. Hey, okay. For dropping that half of bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said the real question is, will Broner let his hands go and make us want to see him fight more? Yeah, he was in the gym training, guy. He was in the gym training. Yeah. You know what? You're right about that. You know, we gonna find out. We gonna find out.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hold on, this him right here. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah. He said, yeah. So I see what you're saying, fam. But you know, it is what it is, man. Like I ain't, you know, that ain't, you know. Shout out to Mr. Nice. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said we could get AB versus Regis possibly. Yeah, we can do that. Shout out to Alec Maddox. He say PBC paying commissary allowance and lawnmower money. Yeah. I mean, you know, AB left for a reason, so you know, Anthony said he's training right now. Say he's training, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hold on.
Oh, hell no, it's not his problem. You get your money. Yeah, but I'm just
it's not my problem. I know I'm gonna do my job.
Yes, sir.
And as long as I do my job, everything gonna be good, man.
Yeah, and just on that, with you know, fighters want to be more active, fans want to see them more active.
Okay.
What's the compromise that's got to be made between the fighters and the pro? What do the fighters got to do to make it happen? What do the promoters got to do to make it happen?
Man, first of all, the fighters got to get a real promoter.
He said, first of all, the fighters got to get a real promoter. So this is the thing, right? This what tripped me out. They talked about Crawford, right? All this stuff there, right? I said, this man done made $20 million, more than $20 million his last 3 fights. He doing bad business. You got dudes smoking on a Nick Saccareggi right now on YouTube, Wakanda's, telling a guy who made 20 mil his last 3 fights. More than 20 mil. Got paid, and this ain't none of mine. I don't care. That's public record because Crawford was getting paid guaranteed money from Top Rank. No back end. Got paid over almost $5 million to fight Kell Brook. Well, if not 5. $6 million to fight Sean Porter. $10 million to fight David Avanesian. So this guy done made $20 million his last 3 fights, and you got a dude that's at home playing the PS3, I can't even say PS5, playing the PS3 at his baby mama's Section 8 apartment, talking about signing the contract, they gonna pull up, they got shooters, and they telling a fighter who done made 20 mil his last 3 fights and got a net worth of 8 figures that he doing bad business. Well, if he doing bad business with 8 figures, what kind of business you doing with 2 figures? True. What kind of business are you doing with 2 figures? You got a net worth of 2 figures, he got a net worth of 8 figures. Who doing bad business here? True. Who doing bad business here? That's all I'm saying. You know, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, you know, but my GED education tells me that this ain't adding up. But I have a master's degree in common sense. You driving a 1974 Gremlin. I'm driving a 2025 Bentley. You driving a 1981 Toyota Corolla. I'm driving a 2023 Maserati. You telling me I'm doing bad business, but I'm in the Maserati and you in the 1981 Corolla. Make that make sense.
True, true, true.
Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. I just make it make sense. Can anybody make it make sense to me? Anybody? You know what I mean? Remember, I ain't got but a GED, but I have a master's degree in common sense. You got Wakanda logic, and then you got real rock logic. And he said, "Was that a nickel bag in your hand?" Yes, sir. That's a nick. That's a nick sack. All buzz too. You don't see no stems. You don't see no sticks. You don't see no shake. That's all buzz right there. I keep a good nick sack on me now. I keep a good nick sack on me. I keep a good nick sack on me. You gonna believe that? Hey, shout out to Modern King. Modern King, he say, "What's up, baby? What's happening?" You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Hey, Aaron asked, was that a good nick sack? Yeah, that was a good nick sack there, man. It is what it is. Yeah, man, full nick sack. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on. That's what's going on with these dudes, man. You already know what time of TI is.
We the Charlotte twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlotte. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello.
The Killer Boxing, he said, why do American boxing fans worry what fighters are making? No, this is not American boxing fans. It's Wakandas. They come from the alphabet boy community. They are the ones who do that. They are the ones who do that. The Wakandas do that. You don't see no other fan base talking about what another fighter is making but Wakandas. Dudes who got a net worth of 2 figures, chewing on a pork chop bone, got 2 Chico sticks in his back pocket, got a half a whole head cheese sandwich in the refrigerator, sipping on a 40 with his homeboy while smoking on a Nick sack of Reggie. When they got a net worth of 2 figures, those are the dudes that be doing that.
True, true, true.
It ain't no Americans. It's those dudes. Low IQ, ignorant, deaf, dumb, and blind. It's those guys. They're the only ones that do it. And you know who they is because they go around threatening you. Drop the Addy. 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20. Take whatever we give you. Sign the contract. Shut up. I'm going to pull up. I got shooters. You better not come to the fight. Those guys.
True, true, true.
In their mama's basement. Literally in their mama's basement. I can't make this up. Bro, let me tell you something. Listen, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, dog. Literally, in the history of YouTube, I'm telling you guys, there has nothing that has ever happened to anyone at a fight or on this YouTube stuff. It's all been talk. It's all been talk. Ain't nobody did nothing. Yell, scream, facts, threaten, but that's about as far as it gonna go.
True, true, true.
That's about as far as it gonna go. Hey, hold on. Oh, we got a Wakanda here. Oh, what a Wakanda? He said, "Don't duck the fight, coach." What fight? He said, "We want a date in location."
True, true, true.
And there's a Wakanda right here. The Wakanda he say, "Don't duck the fight, coach." He said, "We want a date and location." He said, "Drew ready to smoke you." Drew, who you talking about? You talking about Officer Drew Titan? What Drew you talking about? Why I told you the Wakandas be coming over here, boy? Why I told you, boy? Hey, look here, man. Hey, Wakanda. Hey, Wakanda. Hey, this probably you right here working out. I had a Wakanda nigga telling me he gonna pull up when he called the show. He working out next to me in the gym. I said, "Oh my Lord, Wakanda. What Wakanda doing? Wakanda, what you doing?" He's talking about he gonna put them paws on me. He training to get ready for me for a celebrity boxing match. I say, "No, man, I got to go." Hey, man. Hey, shout out back by popular demand, man. Shout out to my good brother, man, Anthony Peterson has finally popped up. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. Yeah, man. What's good, brother? I know you was working out, man. I know you was working out. You didn't tell me you was getting it in. You do have a fight coming up, but I have to ask you this. How you feeling right now?
Feeling great, man. A little tired from the gym, but once I get in the tub and get this refreshments back up in me, lay down for a little bit. About 8 o'clock tonight, I'll be ready to go again.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to keep you long because you did tell me you was training. Anthony Peterson, man, this is Lamont Peterson, brother, man. The brother been, let everybody who don't, people who may be watching this show, we got 500 people in here. They may not know who you are. Please let everybody know who you are who may not know.
My name is Anthony Peterson. I'm from Washington, D.C. I'm a professional boxer. I've been boxing for 28 years now. Been professional for 18 years. I have a 39-1 record with 25 KOs, and I never had a training camp.
You never had a training camp? What do you mean by that?
A full training camp, like everything's about me. Everything is on me for them 8 weeks. Nothing else matter but me. That's a real training camp.
That's a real training camp. Oh, I see what you're saying. So yeah, you never had a full training camp as it relates to that.
Never had a full training camp. I've been involved with training camps. A lot of them. You know what I mean? From Zab Judah, when my brother got him ready for Floyd, from February 28th of 2006 up until April 2nd of 2006. And we got him ready for Miguel Cotto from like late May to like early June of 2007.
Yes, sir.
They say Sean Bay Mitchell got him ready for Floyd Mayweather when they fought in Portland, November 19th of 2005. Man, all these training camps, Adrien Broner come to DC training camp, been a part of his training camp plenty of times. Lamont Peterson have a training camp. I've been a part of his so-called training camp. I've been a part of that, you know what I mean, a few times. And there's no diss to none of the people that was trying to run these training camps. But I'm on a job full time, and I feel like I know what a training camp's supposed to be like. I've been at Devin Haney's training camp when he fought JoJo. I see how they operate up there. It's a whole different machine. You're not going against Devin. You're going against the whole team. Yeah. And all them people. And shout out to his team, man, because they work like machines for Shawty. And he wanted to the main reason why. Well, one of the main reasons why Shawty doing this thing right now.
So name some of the fighters, because I want to get into the fight that you have coming up. You're fighting on Tank Davis's undercard, right?
Right.
Yeah. So name some of the fighters, Anthony, that you might have influenced throughout your boxing career, because I heard some things, you know, some of the fighters that you influenced, but I want to hear what you have to say before I say it.
A lot of them, and a lot of them said it out their mouth. Sean Porter, who was a good friend of mine, got film of him coming to DC. I had him running the streets with me because I got this thing called I Run the Streets, and I jog the streets. Sean Porter came all the way from Ohio to come run the streets with me, and he told me how much he admired and looked up to me and my brother. Earl Spence was another one. The reason why I love Earl Spence so much, the night that he beat my brother, he went on social media and admitted it, that the things that he used against my brother to beat him with, my brother pretty much showed him, you know, a few of those things in the Olympic training camp. And he also mentioned in the press conference before they fought that he used to like how me and my brothers go to the body. And if you look at Earl, look at his segment, he go to the body very well. Yeah. Terrence Crawford didn't say out his mouth, but his reaction when I saw him for the first time at the Virgil Ortiz fight, August the 6th of 2022. I never saw Charles Crawford a day in my life, but when he saw me, he knew exactly who I was. He called my name from across the room in shock. Like, I mean, it's almost like one of them people you thought was gone or finished or dead. You see him, you like, damn. Like, he was like, Slim, you look in shape. Like, you ready to go on this card or something. What's going on? It's like, man, I'm just taking my time, man. Just, you know, working, man. Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky working. But Javante Tank Davis, man, it's a lot of them, man. A lot of names, especially in the DMV area. The Fox brothers, Mike Reed, Lamont Roach, Demetrius Ballard, Jerry Hurd. Man, it's a list of them, man. There's a list of them I can't even name right now. That's, you know, that's on my mind, but it's more than 100.
It's amazing, because when I was talking to Freeway yesterday, he told me, he said, man, Terrence Crawford think highly of you. And I know you say he never said anything to you, but he think highly. Like, he said, they learned so much from watching you. You know what I mean? Yeah. You and your brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that till Freeway told me. He was like, man, like, he said what you said.
I didn't know that until I met Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
When he called my name, when he said, Anthony, he was like, yo, like, what's up? Like, what's going on? You can see the, just how I inspire him in his eyes. Like, it was just like lit up. Like, damn, you look like you are a damn young boy. You look like you about 22, 23. And
You
it's
stay in
crazy
shape.
because I was at Devin Haney's training camp after I finished sparring him. One of his guys, the little handler guy in there, he didn't say nothing to me the whole training camp until I sparred Devin. Then he was like, what's up, man? Like, man, hey, you good, man? Like, where you from? I was like, DC. He was like, oh, yeah, what you about, 24, 25? I was like, hell nah, bro, I'm 36. He was like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, he was in awe that I told him I was 36. And I went in my bag, my gym bag, and showed him my ID. He was like, get the fuck out. He said, man, I thought you were shorty age, a little older. Like, nah, I come from a whole different generation, my man. He was like, but I seen him again in Dallas too with Bill Haney. All their whole team, their whole squad was cool. From down to the people that was cleaning the gym before we got there, the people that cleaned the gym after we got there, Bill Haney, just the whole squad, Mickey Bay, all those
Shout out to
guys
Mick,
up
yeah.
there, they was super cool. Yeah, they was super cool.
What is your I saw the interview that you gave with Vlad TV. You and Freeway was on there, and that was a very, very interesting interview. Like, tell us a little bit about your background, man. You and your brother was homeless?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm from a family of 12, same mother and father. Me and my brother was definitely homeless. We went through. I remember a happy time, a happy home. The house that caught on fire because we couldn't pay the bills, so the lights cut out, and my sister went to the bathroom because she was scared with the candle. Left the candle in the bathroom. Whole house caught on fire. So we had to stay in that burnt house for about 2 weeks. By the time the people, I guess the property value people, whatever, the lawn wasn't cut, and they like, look, man, y'all messing the block up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they kicked us out. I remember they came in, took all our stuff, put it on the side, and we stayed in the station wagon for about 3 weeks. My father had like a little station wagon, like 9 of us at the time stayed in there, and we had to keep going downtown, filling out applications and processing for shelters and stuff like that. So we finally got in the shelter, 1448 Park Road, Northwest Uptown DC, and that definitely changed our lives because we met Patrice Boogie Hurst, who's a great actor, along with Michael B. Jordan in Creed 2 and 3. And he's a fabulous coach in boxing. He's married to my sister, and he the one that got Lamont into boxing. Yep. So, but through that process, we even got kicked out of the shelter because we kept missing fucking curfew. My mother kept missing curfew, and they just like, look, man, like. And then, like I said, this similar certain shelter, they was like, look, we're gonna send y'all to another shelter because it's too many of y'all. We're gonna give y'all a better housing or better shelter. We like, cool. So they sent us down the street, which was a shelter we was beefing with because every Tuesday and Thursday, the buses would come pick us up, and there other shelters be on there. We'd somehow get into an argument or altercation with them, and they would, we would fight, but they sent us down there, and we kept missing curfew, going to the old shelter where our old friends were, and they kicked us out of the shelter system, period. Like, you can't go to no shelter system and get help because we burnt that out. So we was out stranded, going from house to house. All the family members tried to do the best they could, but my mother dangling around at the time, 6 children, undisciplined children, who's, fucking up houses and burning down street corner, doing all type of things that was, a child would do if you don't have no discipline. So the Child Protective Service came and got us. They had abducted us from the schools because nobody told me, look, Aunt, when you go to school, don't tell people what's going on in your life. Like, don't, you ask them, you tell them you live in the house, you get well fed. Nobody told me shit. It was just wide open. So when they came to school to investigate, because I was wearing the same clothes almost every day, smell bad. Kids ain't got no contact. Like, man, he smell bad. He stink.
Yeah.
So they kept talking. The teachers came and they would start asking me questions, and I'm telling them everything. I'm telling them at 7 years old, I'm smoking and trying to be involved with sex, all this type of things, bro. This is true fucking stories, man. And I'm telling them these things, And I remember the lady just shaking her head, jotting shit down on a piece of paper, like, oh my God, like, it's over. And they came because I was very sneaky and conniving at a 7. I act like a man at 7 years old. I could pickpocket people. I can make my own money. I can remember my mother going through my pockets in the morning, and she know to go to my pockets. And keep in mind, I'm 7. I had a brother that was 8, 10, a sister that was 11. All of them kept no money. I always kept money in my pocket. And she used to go through my jeans to get the money, go down to the Giant, get the bacon and eggs and stuff like that. But I was doing that from washing windows, pickpocketing people at 7 years old. And then that's how we got inducted. They put us in a foster care system, which was 1919 Alabama Avenue Southeast. That was like late February of 1993. And of course, in my mind, I'm thinking foster care. I'm thinking detention center, a whole bunch of bunk beds and badass kids and shit like that. It was totally different. I smelled neck bones, black eyed peas, greens. My foster mother was the best foster mother you could ever have.
You hey Anthony, it's kind of dark. We can't even see you.
Hold up, let me see. Let me turn this light. It get dark. It get dark quick out here. Hold up. Oh, there we go. Boom. There we go. Voila. All right. Let these people see this beautiful, shiny face.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I know you just got through training. I heard a lot that you're fighting on Tank Davis's undercard. What type of influences that you had on Tank? There's a lot of people watch this show, they love Tank. You know, Tank is that guy right now. And
I can remember so vivid. I remember we used to always be in like the Sugar Ray Leonard gym is where we used to always meet up at because Baltimore is like right up the street. So like he mentioned earlier, in his interviews with his coach, they used to always have to come to DC to go regional or national.
Right.
And he used to come through. I remember seeing him at the age of 10. This was like in 2005, 2004. I've never seen a kid with that much tenacity outside of myself. When I saw him, I saw myself with a little bit of more season on it. That's the first boy that I saw like, yo, I've never seen no kid like that that's that vicious. Like, because when he used to come out, he used to stomp, and his people that he was with, they used to like amplify with noise like boom.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Boom.
Yeah,
And I thought that was so electrifying. I used to do the same thing when I was young.
Yeah.
And he was doing it. And when he started, I watched him grow older. I started watching him get hair on his little mustache and all that because I remember he was getting in trouble. I don't know if he had a hickey on his neck or something. And he was like 14, and that's that infamous picture that's floating around here with me, Ty Barnett, Lamar Peterson, and Javante Tank Davis.
Okay.
That picture was taken September 20th of 2007. How I know my homeboy got married and I was the best man at the wedding. That's why we all had those tuxedo suits on. And he just was like I said, I think he got in trouble. And I remember Calvin pointing it out to me, and he was hiding under the bleachers like, damn, there go Anthony, I don't want to see him. And I went over there and I talked to him, and I just told him that when the world see you, they're not gonna be ready for you. I promise you. I sound like an echo in his head. I tell him that all the time because I know boxing. I said the same thing about Adrien Broner when I saw him in the silver gloves. It was like I looked in the other ring. All I saw was light, shiny, bright lights. Like I was like, whoa, like he gonna be great. But Tank, his was a little different because I knew him. I saw him every day, and he was younger than me. And he used to fight my nephew, Patrick Hurst, who was 20-0 in boxing. I think he'll be on the card as well. They were real tight. But Tank always been him, man. Like tenacity is on a different level. His ferociousness. He's sweet dude. I had the pleasure of seeing him at the press conference. I think he recognized me through my jacket because I got my name, my face, my action, everything that I go through on my jacket, so you can recognize me.
Yeah.
And he grabbed my shoulder, and I looked at him, and his facial expression. He didn't say this, but I'm very awesome at human behavior.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, big bro, everything you told me I was gonna do, I'm doing it. Hey, you see what's happening right now? Hey. It was like this, the light in his eyes, and I gave him a hug. And I said, I love you, little bro. He said, I love you too. So I do your thing. And
What?
like I said, I don't see Tank all the time. I really don't.
Mm.
But when we see each other, you would thought we was kicking it yesterday.
Yeah, that's how it is. What who promotes you now? Like what promotion company you with?
I'm with no promotion right now. I'm just with me and Rick. We doing business.
So did that play a part in how, because of the relationship you that Tank had with your family growing up, and you was kind of like really more like a mentor to him, maybe anything, and I know he learned a lot from being around you guys. Did that play a part with him deciding to put you and Lamont?
Yeah.
Lamont
He
on the
said it out his
undercard?
own mouth. He said it out his own mouth. And the guy said, we know, I quote, he said, we know you've been packing out arenas around the world, around the United States.
Mm-hmm.
We see there's a lot of celebrities been coming. If you can shout out to one celebrity right now, who would it be for you to come to your fight? He was like, man, everybody. But nah, for real though, like the two guys that I really wanted to see me fight, I got them on the card. Lamont and Anthony.
Yeah. Hey man, you know what? That's something else, man. Who you fighting on Tank Davis undercard?
I just ran through like 4 different opponents, bro. See that 39-1 record is spooky as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, and people ask for more money because, like, look, this dude 39-1 with 25 KOs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they not. Some people will look at the age, but then when they look at me on social media, they're like, damn, he still got teenager abs. Like, he's still in super shape. Like, don't think that I'm sitting around with a papa gut on grandma's couch flicking the channels, asking where the beer at. You know what I mean? I'm out here just as active as these young teenagers. My spawn sessions be always against young, up and coming, hungry killers in the early 20s or late teens. But that's what it is right now.
So before I forget, what is your social media so people can follow you?
My social media is Peterson Anthony 808.
So
and
Peterson.
I'm on Facebook, Anthony Peterson. I'm on TikTok, Anthony Peterson.
Okay, I just want to make sure we get that. That's on Peterson Anthony 808. That's on Instagram, right?
Yes, sir.
On Instagram. So y'all follow him on Peterson Anthony 808. Y'all please follow him. You 39-1. Say 25 knockouts. Is there a reason why, and this is from the chat, is there a reason why you haven't never been like had a major belt, been a champion?
Hell yeah. You know, the politics, not politics, the politics of boxing. I know it sounds so cliche, man, politics. I've lived this shit for 28 years. I've done nothing outside of boxing but box. I never had a summer job, a hustle job, or anything. Never been employed, never signed my name on no application before. Strictly boxing. And I know this is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, and it's beyond that. It's things that's working in boxing that's beyond my understanding. And I have a lot of understanding, let me reassure you, about boxing. And it's not what you would think. And like I said, a couple of my interviews, I mentioned how boxing don't have a national organization. You know what I mean? Whereas though, like, you can put a certain rule and pinpoint it and say, hey, look, all of y'all got to follow this rule. Tom Brady, Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders. I don't give a who you are. And boxing is who got the most money, who got the better connect, who got the likes and views. And that's what it really turned to lately. That's why Jake Paul can come from a YouTube network and come to boxing, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. When HBO and Showtime used to give all those dates and fights out to all these fighters, what was the first thing they asked for? How many seats can you put in this in the arena, and how many people gonna watch you? And see, Anthony Peterson is born as hell. I have a born ass life. I don't live in luxury and gold and diamonds and flossed out and Bentleyed out, and I don't even have any kids. I mean, never even got married before. Never been to jail. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. That's a born ass life. Considered to be trying to be out there, this new world. You got to have something on you. Either you packing pistols, or you got shot, or you shot somebody. You got babies running around, baby mamas talking about you on social media, putting all your personal business on social media. They love to see that. People will come and see you fight just because you got those type of problems. You know what I mean? Especially if it's an event like this.
So what you saying? People in today's time, they like dysfunction.
Yes. They like dysfunction, and they like events. Events where it's going to be celebrities dressed their best. I don't care about what's happening. That's like even the Mayweather and Tyson fights. I used to talk to the Vegas. He said it wasn't about Tyson and Mayweather. Don't get me wrong, they're hell of athletes, but it was the event that brought it, that made people want to come. Man, you see who was at Floyd fight last time? Man, you see who was at Tyson fight last time? That's a come up for me.
Yeah.
Either I'm gonna come wear my logo on wear my brand on my shirt, or wear something that's gonna attract celebrities or attract business people. Because a lot of people, business people or people with $1 million or billions of dollars don't dress like celebrities. They be wearing corny little gear, you know, but you can get in contact with them on this level because this is like the Super Bowl of all walks. You look at boxing, man, it's like, look at when De La Hoya Floyd fought, with Trinidad De La Hoya for all the celebrities of different walks. It's amazing, man. So that's where we at right now. So to answer that question, Anthony Peterson life is too boring to sell, and that's why I brought Rick Ross in. I've met like 8 to 9 different celebrities. Rick Ross Freeway, the real Rick Ross, not the rapper. No disrespect to the rapper. I like his music too. But we talking about Freeway, the real Freeway. And having
the one who the rapper got his name from.
Yeah, fact. And having him is, like I said, it's like having a pink elephant in my pocket, bro. I don't care where we go. Somebody know who Rick is, and he'll draw up a crowd. And from that, he'd be like, y'all don't know my guy, Anthony Peterson? People be looking at me the whole time. He'd be like, oh, yeah, I heard about him. You heard about me, but you don't know how I look. That lets you know the promotion was not sturdy at all in my come up in this boxing. But now, like I said, we got Rick. A lot of people know who I am. Been on Vlad TV. I look at the comments and all that stuff. People thought I was dead in the boxing world. You know, so like, man, what this dude been at? I ain't seen him since Brandon Rios, or I ain't seen him since this. I ain't seen him since this. Like, they actually have a missing report interview on YouTube about me. Some guy made a missing report on Anthony Peterson. Fuck me up. He laughed so hard.
I mean, you like, I missed a report. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm right here. I'm right here.
What are you doing? Like, and then he played the music like really like I'm like one of those helpless dogs that people be trying to hustle to help people play money and shit. I'm like, what the hell? You make me feel like I'm watching my own funeral.
They don't count. They don't count you out. It's like, man, you know, like you said, the promotion hasn't always been there. You've been around. You've been fighting 39-1, dealing with the politics. I do this social media stuff, and let me explain something to you. And this social media stuff is crazy because what the followers of boxing do and the fans think it is. Boxing is literally the total opposite of what they think it is. You know, like, they you know. This fighter, it is some cases where fighters do avoid other fighters. That does happen
for sure.
But no, go ahead. Go ahead.
At this stage, and I admit it, it's certain fighters that I'm dancing to. I won't sit up here, and I don't care who watching me. I'll fight anybody, really, because I'm smart and intelligent enough to know. If you ever heard the phrase, "Oh man, when a person come a world champion, they got a different swag."
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that's because that bag bigger. You know what I mean? Because you can take care of yourself better. You can pamper yourself better as a fighter. You can get those massages from the masseuse. You can get the cryo machine as much as you need. You got access to these equipment.
I hear you now.
You hear me now? Yeah, somebody was trying to call me. My bad. But those are the things that, you know, that goes down. You know what I mean? So, like I said, right now, man, I'm just, you know, got my eyes wide open. I see boxing through a whole different goggles, and I'm coming with a new way of boxing. I'm not saying the best way or the only way, but this is a new way of looking at boxing, from coaching, from just getting in shape, being in health, and speaking of health, that's why I said I will not get in the ring right now with none of these fighters until my health is completely up there. And not saying when I say this with my health, who I was watching, it's nothing, no chronic injuries done to me, no organs, no organs, none of that's fucked up inside me. I'm in perfectly great shape for a human being. But we talking about boxing, bro. Not only boxing, this ain't no ballroom boxing. We talking about elite boxers who slept, piss, eat, drink boxing just like you at 2 years old. Spent nothing but going to junior Olympic tournaments and silver gloves and all that, just like you. You know what I mean? So that's when it requires your soul. And that's why your health got to be on the line, because a lot of fighters, if you look at this day, I can break it down to how a lot of fighters lost a fight just off shit health. I give you an example, and I like using this example because this is a perfect example for me. Tony Harris. I thought he was better than both of the Charlos.
Yeah,
I thought the kid from Philly, a good guy, man, J-Rock.
J-Rock, yeah.
I thought he was better than both of the Charlos, but I just truly believe his health was not up to date to keep up with those boys. And they end up, and the results show. I don't know if you've been looking or paying attention, but I say this in a lot of my interviews. I moved to LA. I moved to the West Coast. I see that the technology is way different. I see why the fighters are way better. I see how when they get on the elite level, they can stay in their city and still dominate. You can't name me one fighter right now that stayed on the East Coast and dominated on the East Coast on that elite level. No disrespect to Lamont Peterson. That's my brother. Love him to death. But he set up shop on the East Coast. And what happened to him? Danny Garcia, same situation. Love Shorty to death. But every time he stepped up at the elite level, what happened? Okay, now let's look at Floyd Mayweather. Where's he from? Grand Rapids, Michigan. Where did he move to? The West Coast. Adrien Broner is from where? From Cincinnati, Ohio. Where did he go? West Coast. Sean Porter's from where? He's from Ohio. Fled to the West Coast. Javante Tank Davis from where? Baltimore. Fled to the West Coast. All of these fighters, and I can name a lot more, they always fled to the West Coast or down south, whereas though the East, it's no technology. And East Coast fighters are like stuck in their ways, like that Motor City Cobra up north, Philadelphia fighting, DC Mumbo Saws, put your hands up, go fight. While we stuck in the 90s trying to bring these glorious sock and bottom wars back. These other fighters working on a whole different technology, whole different level. And like I said, I can name a lot of other names on that elite level who was there, and they just like couldn't jump the fence because they health.
So what are you saying? Are you telling me that because the sports science is better on the West Coast versus the East Coast, and on the East Coast they still try to do things like the old school way? Absolutely. Old school training way, the old school methods that, when just not trying to be funny, but Rocky Balboa way, we just gonna, get the axe, chop the tree down, and and stuff like that.
Facts. The East Coast do hard work, and the West Coast do smart work. It's a big difference. Yeah. And I absorbed that just by watching. I didn't watch no pamphlet or watch somebody talking to pick that up. I watched that through my own eyes because I was there. I just came from the West Coast. I see how they operate. Just like their technology is better than everything. East Coast get everything late, or they just don't pick it up at all. You know what I mean? And the South too, they picked it up. Them Charlo brothers down there, the Earl Spence, all those dudes down there. Frank Martin, you seen how Shorty just operated?
Yeah, he's sharp. Yeah.
And who he for, the East Coast fighter? Come on, bro. Yeah, like this is to me is if you pay attention to it, it's not hard to see and figure out. If you really pay attention to it, you know what I mean? Bernard Hopkins was what he do. Big Bear, California. He from Philly. Big Bear.
Yeah.
You know
he do. Yeah, they do. They go out. They go out west, Colorado. You're right.
You're never going to hear elite fighters say when they get interviewed after the fight, man, you was in great shape. Oh man, I went to Vermont, or I went to Massachusetts, or I went to New York, or I went to cold DC, or I went to Virginia and got in shape. It's always going to be Colorado Springs, Big Bear, Vegas, LA, or Texas, or Florida. Every one of those cities. That's where people get the best shape at. You're never going to be like, oh yeah, I went to Chicago, or I went to Indiana, or something like that. You're never going to hear it. And I'm a big boxing fan. I watch it all the time.
Yeah. How many more years you think? So just to make it clear, you don't know who you're fighting. The fight is in what, a couple of weeks, right? Week and a half?
17 nights from the night.
Yeah, so yeah, like 2 weeks. You still don't know who your opponent is?
Nope. And like I said, this is my 44th gig. This happened over 15 times in my whole career. Even signed with top-notch promoters like Top Rank, signed with Prize Fight. I always had trouble with getting an opponent. Always.
You were signed to the PBC too, right?
Or was that just Lamont?
I couldn't even tell you. I like I said, because no disrespect to PBC, they never really like put me on that stage. Like I was one of their fighters. I was always on the undercard. When Lamont fought Earl Spence, I was 37-1. I was the second fight on that card. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Like it was guys that was 4-0 fighting after me, guys that was 9-3 fighting after me, guys that was like 24-5 fighting after me. Like I had the best record on the card. Like, and they had me down number two, bro. No, literally nobody knew I fought because I had like a little welch up under my eye. I had to take my shades off to show people my identity that I fought that night. And that's been my whole career, bro. Like even at undefeated, like it wasn't just because I took a loss that I got treated like that. People don't understand. I was 29-0 with 19 knockouts. I fought in Texas, March 11th of 2010. And I was the first fight, 29-0 with 19 knockouts, 25 years old, signed with Top Ring. I was the first fight at this casino. And get this, they didn't even ring the bell. Me and a guy about to fight, they didn't even ring the bell because the doctor wasn't there. Then we had to go in the back. This is the Bush League shit I had to go through. Had to go in the back, sit in the back, and wait for like 25 minutes till the doctor got there. By the time then, my hands was numb because the hand wraps were so tight. And I'm used to going in there and just fighting and getting it over with. But I got these gauze on my hand now. And the moment that I was about to tell them to unwrap it and do it again, the doctor came in and said, okay, we here. So me and a guy go over in the ring. I execute him in three rounds. Now I'm 30-0 with 20 knockouts, 25 years old. The very next day. So then the very next day, I go to the Manny Pacquiao fight when he fought Joshua Clottey. They broadcast on that big TV screen. And I'm a Cowboy fan, by the way. Sorry for the people who don't like it. But on the screen, they broadcasted that Peterson will be fighting Humberto Soto June 5th at the Yankee Stadium. This was facts. Of course, back then I didn't have a camera phone or cell phone to capture that moment. But I was just so happy that people saw that I was about to fight for the championship, and it never happened for me. Nobody never called me and said, "Look, we're gonna give you this money, step aside money, for not fighting for the championship." It just was stripped up under me, and nothing was replaced after that.
What is what is I'm not meaning to pivot a little bit, but this question came in. He said, "What is your thoughts on Jaron Ennis?"
Oh, we get to that.
Okay.
We get to that. Stay around. We get to that. We get to that.
All right. So most of your career, you've been, you don't know who you're going to fight. So you don't have time to prepare for the individual, and that individual probably don't have time to prepare for you because maybe he don't know that he's supposed to fight you, or maybe he does. I don't know. But you're in the blind. So who is doing the matchmaking for this fight for you?
I couldn't even tell you, bro. I couldn't even tell you. It's like it's so much going on right now with that. Like it's like. And that's one of the things I'm trying to break out of, like not asking questions because I'm so used to like just going to the gym and train. Don't say nothing. When I was at the Headbangers gym, I used to sit for like 2 years straight and don't go to the coach and say absolutely nothing. Just go in there and bust my ass every day, train hard, put on social media. And people who was watching me work out, they were ducking me. So I'd be sitting there for a whole 2 years and nothing happening. But I don't know who's doing this who the matchmaker on it, even that it have nothing to do with the matchmaker because the matchmaker can't make them get in the ring. You know what I mean? All they can do is present to them the right fight that I'm looking for, the right fight that I'm asking for, and they've been doing that. But it's just that the people that they asking and bringing to the table, they like hell nah.
I mean that's kind of crazy, man. Because all right, so you've been boxing all of your career. You say you never had a job. So how do you make a living? Like you're 39-1, and I so you just been fighting as a free agent. How was that working out for you?
Man, El Chapo, we tight. It's like nah, nah. But how I live is, you know what I'm saying, like off energy. I don't have any kids. I don't do drugs. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't drink, so it don't require anything to live. Just to eat, stay focused, pay my bills and stuff like that. But it don't requires a lot for me to survive. You know what I mean? And this is the way my life was engineered. I guess like the way it was put together for what's about to happen for me. But fights here and there that I get, I know how to, put my stashes away. And like I said, just I don't have any habits that requires money every day or any day. You know what I mean? So I live pretty much a modest life and eat the best, drink a lot of water, and just mind my business and stay on the grind.
How do you stay so? I know you're with Freeway right now, so the
Mhm.
Freeway is a good, like, bro, like that. We was at the Terrence Crawford fight, sitting ringside, right?
Right.
And everybody was wanting to take a picture with him, shake his hand, take
Oh,
a
I
picture
know.
with him.
I
I'm
know.
like, bro, listen, we're sitting next to the commissioner. We're sitting next to it said me, Mickey Bay, Antonio Tarver Jr., then Freeway. Bro, everybody, dudes from BLK Prime, like Rick, you know what I mean, shaking his hand. I was like, bro, because I didn't know he was that like popular like that. You know what I mean, famous
You ain't
like
gotta
that, right?
tell me.
But dudes who everybody else look at is that guy. Man, everybody want. I was like, man, it's something about him. He has an aura about himself. You know what I mean? He just command the room without even really saying much.
Yeah.
He has good energy, really good energy.
Energy off the chain. Like I said, that guy, David East. I've watched people. We went out. It was in Baltimore. They had like a show. He had maybe, like, no exaggeration, about 30 people following him, trying to get at him and trying to sound like. And Rick was like, I'm like, who is that? He's like, man, that's David East. He's like, come on, Ant. He said it just like, come on, Ant. Like, let's go. We go right through the crowd and get right up to the front. He signed the autographs, and as soon as he saw Rick, you could see how he just hummed, like, oh, like, man, like, oh my, like, he like started waving, like, man, this is royalty right here. Like, he lost all professionalism. Like, oh my God, like, this Rick. And I'm looking like, wow. Like, he's like, come on, Ant. He's like, look, he introduced me to him. At the time, I was 38-1.
Right.
He was like, you 38-1? And you know, for a championship? This is David, he's talking.
Yeah.
He said, nah, we got to fix that. He's saying this while we taking the picture. He's saying it like, while we looking at the picture, taking the picture, he said, nah, we got to change that. Like, we ain't about to have one of Rick fighters. And Rick was like, yeah, I'm into boxing now. And so all the people that was looking at David East, they started looking at Rick like, hold up. I'm trying to get at David East, but he just broke down and just try to get at this dude. Who is this dude? As you can see after that, people, hey, let me come buy a book. Let me take a picture. And every last person we meet, Rick always be like, hey, y'all know my guy, Anthony Peterson? Oh, and take a picture with Anthony Peterson. He going to be my first world champion. Like, he got that already programmed to tell me, to tell the people what time it is. And I think that is the best promotion you can ever get.
Yeah, so I mean that's amazing, man. So you what? How old are you now? You say you're 38?
Yeah, I'll be 38 March 16th.
All right, so I don't want to take realistically, unrealistically. Like, what are your plans? What are your goals? Like, you're 38 years old now. You kind of like, do you consider yourself on the back nine of your career? Being that you've been through so much politics already, that's probably wasted your, pretty much wasted a lot of your youth. So now you're 38 years old. Do you think that there's room for you in boxing right now at this age, or what are your goals now?
My goals is doing what I just doing what I'm doing. Get somebody that got that marquee name. I wasn't expecting Rick, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got way more than I bargained for dealing with Rick. I would have never made it on Vlad TV. Come on now, like the age, all that. I would have never made it on Vlad TV. I knew I had to get a powerhouse on my team to promote me, and I just didn't befriend him to trick him into, doing these things for me in boxing. We really just hit it off like that. Like, when I came to LA, me and Rick met. It was like, it went from, and I can see the energy. And he admitted it when we first met. Like, oh shit, hey, going never boxing. Let me talk to this guy. Let me get this shit over, because we was on the tennis court with his kids, the actual tennis court that the Venus sisters played on.
Right.
Was
that in Compton or?
Yeah, it was in Compton.
It was in Compton. Yeah.
He was like, yeah, you told me, he's like, yeah, the Venus Williams and Serena sisters to play here or whatever. So we sat down at the table, and once I started talking, I seen his energy drawn to me. Like, what you doing tonight? I'm like, he like, you hungry? Then I'm gonna take you out there. I'm like, I can eat. Cool. So he picked me up, and like I said, I was coming to LA for an acting gig. I wasn't out there for boxing, but my homegirl Serafina, who's a manager in boxing, she kept requiring like, I want you to meet Rick. I think y'all gonna hit it off. I think I want this went on for like 3 weeks, and we finally met in LA, and the rest was history. But Rick, like I said, man, ever since I brought him on the team, ever since we hooked up, I got way more than I bargained for. Went to comedy shows to see Michael Blackson. I went up on stage. He let everybody know that I was performing October 1st. And that's the first time I ever got like jitters, like butterflies, like Michael Blackson, like, damn, called me up on stage, gave me a hug, and stuff like that, man. That was deep. You know what I mean? And like I said, just meeting these Benny Siegel, Memphis Bleak, all of these guys, be able to talk to them through Rick. You know what I'm saying? Like we go to Dallas. Even one time when my flight got stuck in Chicago, Rick already had guys on deck for me. He's like, don't worry, because I'm like, man, I'm stuck in Chicago. He's like, oh, don't worry, my guy can come pick you up. He gonna take care of everything, put you in a hotel, everything gonna be good. Boom.
Yeah.
Dang. You know what I'm saying?
Rick is very, very resourceful.
Yeah. So
he's very resourceful.
Yeah. So with that being said, those likes and views gonna be on me now. So now, whoever go against me now, they just not taking the ass whooping. They're not just taking the risk; they taking the reward too. Hey man, you just fought one of Rick Ross fighters, or Rick Ross talking trash about me. Like, oh, I want to fight Rick Ross guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now I got a label beside me. I still got the name, the athleticism, the youth, but now I got that extra powerhouse beside my name that's gonna make guys take the fight. That's gonna make promoters see, okay, I'm gonna put Anthony on the card because Rick gonna be there. If Rick gonna be there, celebrities gonna be there. If celebrities gonna be there, a large amount of people gonna come. The shit is science. You know what I'm saying? Like, I strategically broke this thing down, and I went to the West Coast and I signed with Rick Ross. We signed with each other. Yep.
I seen it firsthand. Like guys who were the stars, the celebrities, the big names, they were coming over there to see him. This is what I like to tell people. Freeway Rick Ross is your favorite celebrity's favorite celebrity.
Yep.
That's what
I'm telling you. Yeah. He gonna get me that. He gonna give me that date with Megan Good. I promise you that.
Hey, listen. I know you got through working out. I know you're tired of stuff like that. I didn't want to keep you long. So I just want to thank you, Anthony, for coming on the show, man.
I appreciate it, man. Anytime, man. I definitely, like I said, we 17 nights out. So sometime next week, get closer to the fight, I can kind of give you a update on what fighters go through, what they feel. You know what I mean? Interpret to you the best way I can through my 9 senses to let the fans know, the people who's curious about, cutting weight and how you feel when you cut weight, what your attitude is like. I feel like I owe that to people to let them know like what really happens to a fighter and even after, because a lot of fighters lose themselves in the fight and you remember yourself when they call your name. But if they don't call your name, you're not gonna forget. You're not gonna remember who you are. You know what I mean? So you lose yourself, you lose your nutrients, you lose all of these things, and you go into a fight. How you get reminded who you are is the winner is Anthony Peterson. Oh, that's me. Okay, I'm back now. You know what I mean?
You're back now.
And people don't think that's a true story. And like I said, a lot of people don't get their name called, and they forget who they are and what they was on this earth to ordain to do, and they go start lunching. You know what I mean?
Before I let you go, I'd be remiss to ask you this. People reminded me in the chat. What is it that you think about? What you think about Boots again?
All right, I'm gonna say this for the 50,000th time. He is the only fighter that I ever saw that made me lose my professionalism when I seen him perform. When I see him fight, you will never think that I boxed before a day in my life. You'll think that I was just a fan or just a bystander, because watching Shard is like a breath of fresh air, man. It's like, I truly believe he's going to be one of those fighters that don't have to fled from his city, from the East Coast, to dominate on that elite level. I truly believe he's going to be the first. Him and Bozy and his brothers and all of them, I think they're going to be the first to stay in their city, dominate on their city on the elite level. I truly believe that.
Okay. All right. Hey, listen, man, Anthony, man, I thank you so much, brother. I know you made a sacrifice, and I know what you're going through, getting ready for the fight, man. You know the old saying, if you stay ready, you never got to get ready. You're on the West Coast, so my favorite rap on the West Coast is Sugar Free. You know what I mean? So, if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready, man. So,
Right.
you got to make it pop, make it crack a lot, make it do what it do. And see you, man, January the 7th, man. Hopefully you get to come back on and just let me know, do a follow up, let me know exactly when you find out who your
Well,
opponent is.
you know how to get in contact with me. Just
Yes,
get
sir.
at me.
Yes, sir.
All right,
salute, man. Hey, let's give him a round of applause, man. Anthony Peterson, man. Salute to my brother, man. God damn. DC, stand up, man. DC over everybody. DC over everybody, man. DC, stand up, man. I appreciate that, man. Anthony Peterson stopped by. That's Lamont Peterson's brother. There was a lot more questions I wanted to ask him, guys, but I did know that he was pressed for time. I do know that he's getting ready for a fight. The man probably hasn't even showered yet. He just left the gym, and he took the time out, allocated some time to talk to us. And I'm glad that he did, knowing that he's getting ready for a fight. And it is what it is. Like, bro, it's a lot of stuff that I'm learning about boxing that I was so wrong on certain things. Like, I was so wrong on certain things. I'm like, oh man, I didn't even know that. You know what I mean? And oh, this is why this. And, oh, this is why this fight not happening. And, you know what I mean? Like the power brokers in the game in boxing, they really run the show. They really run the show. Bob Arum is a powerful guy in boxing, probably the most powerful. Bob Arum, then is Al Heyman. He's very powerful in boxing. Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn. Like, these are the power brokers in boxing. Now, Eddie Hearn, them probably more so. But the thing is, with Eddie Hearn, he promotes fights all over the globe. So if you watch an Eddie Hearn match, you see fights in Dubai, you see fights in Japan, you see fights I haven't seen it in the Caribbean. In Ireland, you see fights in America. Like, this dude have all types of fights all over. But then someone like a Booger Ray Leonard, Booger Ray only promotes in America. You know what I mean? He had Tank is gone. So now he's not like Booger Ray is only known in certain states, throughout the United States. And the reason why people know him because they know he was Floyd Mayweather's corner guy. He used to work the corner with Floyd. So that's Leonard, are you biting your bottom lip, Leonard, are you biting your bottom lip? I know you're not biting your bottom lip, Leonard, why are you rubbing my chest like that? Leonard, you look like you did you find pleasure in rubbing me down? You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. But I'm so glad to get I'm so glad to get Ant on, man. Really good guys. You can see very intelligent, very smart, bright guy. There's a lot that he knows, man, and he can answer a lot of questions that we may have just about the business of boxing, how this thing works, and why we don't get certain fights, and why and you get what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. It really is a lot, bro. There's a lot of stuff, man, that it's some things that I thought that really wasn't, shout out to Keenan. What did he say? He said, would Tank do numbers in Saudi Arabia? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, fam. I mean, we know he do numbers over here in the United States. So, I mean, I don't know. You said, I missed what he said about Boots. No, he said Boots is a complete fighter. He said that Boots is, basically he had very, very high praise of Boots. I just say that. He had very high praise of Boots. That's what he said, basically. Because I can't remember what he said word for word, but he had very, very high praise of Boots. He's saying that he think that guy is going to be, we got 500 people here, man, and less than 400. Like, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. I want to say, you say that's how the zone is the takeover, not T.O. Yeah, I mean, the zone, like, for people to say, and don't nobody watch the zone, man, the zone got everything on there. They got them, not only do they have boxing, but they have snooker, they have darts, they got everything on there, bro. It's a lot of people watch the zone, bro. Not just for boxing. Hold on, guys. Hold on. What's going on, fam? I'm on live right now. I'm on the live right now. Call you back. Yeah, so yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Jaden. What'd he say? He said they had Jake Paul. Oh. I got to get ready to take my son to karate, so we're going to do about 10 minutes and I'm done. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good, Coach? This is Ron from Vermont.
Ron from Vermont. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that interview with Anthony Peterson, man. Great interview, man. He kind of, you just let him talk, and he just kind of told his story like it was supposed to be told. And I learned a lot, man. I really learned a lot from that interview. I remember him just before Lamont Peterson became more famous. Because I remember him like with the with the whole Adrien Broner situation and all of them at that one gym back then, because he was the light-skinned, taller brother. But I remember him because he looked just like his brother. Yeah, so I remember him as being like the more he seemed like the more scouted one at first to me. But I understand like how you could be ranked and like, you know, in those sanctioning bodies, but then you don't get fights. Like I'm from Atlantic City, so I had a couple buddies that were world title holders. John Brown, for instance, you know, I think he got the fights, big fights, because he was small and he was little, and they called him the Eastern Beast. They called him the Eastern Beast, but people slept on him because they thought he couldn't box. But that little motherfucker could box. You know what I mean? He had a couple titles. But yeah, man, that was a great interview, and I learned a lot from that. Like how he was saying, like how the West Coast, it seemed like the guys out there are more like, you know, more prepared, like as far as stamina and all those different intangibles that you need, the better equipment. Because like when I used to run track in high school, I noticed that the people from Ohio and places like that were more like faster and quicker than us, even though we were the more better athletes. But it was just like that whole climate, or wherever you live at, it's all about the climate sometimes, like how you go about conditioning and stuff like that. So I get it, you know. East Coast people live a hard life, you know.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's rough, man. They pretty much more old school with their training and stuff like that. It is what it is. But yeah, man, Ron, I appreciate you calling in, fam. Salute to you, my brother. Salute. Shout out to Big Ron, man, from Vermont. Salute, fam.
All right, peace, coach.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. You know, that was a good interview, man. I like, you know, normally when I come on the show and I have an interview, I like to let people talk. Let them say what they need to say. I'm not the guy that's going to try to jump in there and interrupt them, try to attack them, try to like this some kind of interrogation. Like, you know, because you got some people like these Wakandas, they argue for the sake of arguing. And they like like when you have a conversation or you having some kind of debate, you may do it to try to learn something. So maybe you can better, raise your level of intelligence. If you're ignorant about something, you know, you want to learn something in the process of having a conversation. These Wakanda niggas and aerosexuals, they argue for the sake of arguing, just for no reason. They want to argue, they want to be combative and all that stuff there, and they try to bring you down to their level. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's why, that's why I disrespect them the way I do. You know what I mean? I don't like them at all. They come over here and watch the old boy, though. They fucked up by me, though. They fucked up by me. True. Shout out to Reggie Owens in the building, man. Shout out to Keenan. Shout out to Edward Plex. Halim in the building. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Swift 718. Hey, okay. Dropping out of half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Yeah, man, shout out to my brother Timothy in the building. Jaime Rivera, Old Dirty Boxing. Salute, fam. Knockdown 305. He said the zone is popular globally. He said they show all sports, UFC, ML, Major League Baseball. You're right. But in the US, those rights are already held by networks, so people only think of them as a boxing platform. People watch the zone for sure. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. But the thing is, the thing is, you know, when you're living in a bubble and talking in an echo chamber, you would not know this.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man, like I definitely like to get the insight on, you know, just Tank Davis's upbringing, how he grew up around these guys, and you know, and he learned so much by fighting with them, by boxing in their gyms and training, watch how they train and stuff like that. Like he really looked up to those guys. Like in that DC and B-more area, the DC and B-more breed fighters. The DC, B-more, Philly, of course, Michigan, of course, you know what I mean? Like Pennsylvania, of course, Michigan, of course. You get what I'm saying? Florida to a degree, or Florida to a degree. But but breeding the fighters, definitely that DC B-more area, everybody named mama a fighter. DC B-more, everybody named mama a fighter. New York breed fighters. Just that, yeah, from Pennsylvania, Ohio. Can't forget about Ohio. Pennsylvania, Ohio, New York, but DC B-more, absolutely, man, absolutely. You know what I mean? A lot of people leave the East Coast and go to Texas as well. You know what I mean? So I think that's what Kid Austin is fighting at. We're going to have Kid Austin on the show tomorrow. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, Chicago. Now, we was working on the Wakanda commandments. Now, Wakanda commandment number 1, this is another Wakanda commandments. This is for the aerosexuals and for the alphabet boys. You guys are Wakandas. I want you to remember that. If anybody tell you that you anything other than Wakanda, you better slap them in the face and tell them they lying. You are Wakanda, sir.
True.
So what we did, because we in the Christmas spirit, Christmas is coming up. We have what we call the Wakanda commandments that we wrote for you guys right here today. Wakanda commandment number 1, thou shalt beg subscribers for money in order to help take care of their family, in order to help take care of your family. That's Wakanda commandment number 1. Wakanda commandment number 2, thou shalt threaten people who disagree with you online. Okay? Wakanda commandment number 3, thou shalt tell people that you're going to pull up online. I'm going to pull up. You know what I mean? Wakanda commandment number 4, thou shalt be a manager and a promoter at the same time, right? 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20. Sign the contract. Take whatever we give you. You know that Wakanda language that y'all be talking all the time that y'all do not know what the hell y'all be talking about? You Wakanda are some of the most ignorant, low IQ, dumbest people I've ever seen in my life. Like literally. Anybody tell you Wakandas that you are not dumb, that you are not ignorant, you better slap them in the face and tell them, I am dumb, I am ignorant, because you Wakandas are ignorant and dumb. I love disrespecting you. Wakanda commandment number 6, you would tell people online, I got shooters, homie. Let them know you got some shooters. Let them know you got some shooters. You sending digital bullets over the internet. You right now, you at home at your baby mama, big booty Judy, Section 8 apartment with the keyboard. I got shooters. I got my homeboy right there. I had one content creator. I ain't gonna say his name. He had his baby brother in the basement with him, yelling at me, telling me, he said, you's a bitch. You know, I'll knock your bitch ass out. You know, come to Memphis. He said, come to Memphis. He said, I got shooters, homie. He had his little brother with his arm over his eyes like this, doing like this here in front of the camera. I can't make this up.
True.
I knew right then that you Wakandas was a very, very special group of people. I can't make this up. Let's see. What else we got? Wakanda commandment number 5. Thou shalt scream facts every time you tell a lie. Because Wakanda's a lie, then say facts. You do know that because you scream facts, that still is a lie. You know it's not the truth, right? Shut up. I'm gonna pull up. I got shooters. 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20. Terrence Crawford ducking. He ducking. He know what time it is. He do bad business. Sir, you broke, ain't got no money, live with your baby mama, big booty Judy, live with your mama. You borrow $40 from your baby mama, and you borrow $5 from your mama in order to buy Nick Sack and Reggie from your homeboy man, and you sitting there telling the man who made $20 million his last 3 fights and got a net worth from 8 figures that he doing bad business. Well, if he doing bad business and you got a net worth from 2 figures, please tell me, what do you call what you're doing, sir?
True.
I am the Wakanda killer, the toe tiger, the body bagger. I do not play. I don't play. Okay? Commandment number 7. Anytime you are online with the ops, you better say, drop the addy. Boy, that dropped the addy funny. I ain't gonna lie, that dropped the addy funny. You know, that dropped the addy funny, man.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
The Wakanda commandment number 8, thou shalt not watch Coach Malachi Williams. If we see a Wakanda, if we see somebody that's a part of our Wakanda family in Coach Malachi's chat, we guarantee to block you when you try to come back over here. And if you are a moderator, we better not, you a moderator at a Wakanda channel, the Alphabet Boys or Aerosexual, if we see you over there in the chat, in Coach Malachi's chat, if you ain't dissing him, talking bad about him, trolling him, or trying to start something in the chat, if you're not doing that, you cannot come back to Wakanda. We better not see you over there unless you're doing those things.
True.
Let's see, Wakanda commandment number 9, thou shalt hate Terrence Crawford with a passion.
True.
Hate anything Terrence Crawford. We don't like his skin color. Anything Crawford, we just gonna hate it. Right?
Let's see, Wakanda commandment number 10, you shall deflect anything that goes against your narrative.
True.
So when somebody say something that go against your race-baiting narrative, or against your Wakanda narrative, or against your hating other black fighters narrative, guess what? We shall deflect. Somebody asks you a question. Hey man, well, okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm gonna give you a perfect example of what I mean. Errol Spence got 3 belts. Terrence Crawford got 1 belt. Spence did the heavy lifting. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. He got 3, Crawford got 1. You know, it should be 80-20, 90-10. Take whatever we give you. Sign the contract. Anthony Joshua had 3 belts. Deontay Wilder had 1 belt. Oh, but Anthony Joshua, he a big fish in a little pond. Deontay Wilder's a big fish in a big pond. Yeah, Joshua got 3 belts, but didn't Joshua do the heavy lifting? No, he do the heavy lifting. The fight should be 50-50. But wait a minute, when it came to Crawford and Spence, you said that the fight should be 90-10, 80-20, because one guy did the heavy lifting. He had 3 belts, the other guy got 1. Well, Joshua got 3 belts and Wilder got 1. Why is that different? 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. Sign the contract. They go to deflecting. This is what they do when you get them in the jam. They just go to deflecting, right? Wakanda commandment number 11. Thou shalt smoke Reggie every day.
True.
See, you ain't got none of this good green right here. You ain't got none of this good green I got. Now, this a Nick sack. This a Nick sack. All buzz, no sticks, no stems. You know, no sticks, no stems, all buzz, no shake. You ain't got none of this here. This that good gas right here. Now, I keep me a good Nick sack now. Everybody know I keep me a good Nick sack. You know what I mean? I keep a good Nick sack. Now, you shall smoke a Nick sack of Reggie every day. You ain't gonna get high when you smoke Reggie, but you should smoke that. Hey, shout out to Boxing Wave. Shout out to Boxing Wave in the building. Salute to you, family. Shout out to Boxing Gyms in the building as well. Wakanda commandment number 12. Thou shalt have high praise for the PBC, Showtime, and Al Heyman. If you do not pray and worship Al Heyman every day, even though you don't see him, you don't know what his voice sounds like. If you do not pray and thank Al Heyman before you thank your mama, you must thank Al Heyman before you thank your mama, your daddy, your baby mama, your wife, your children, your auntie, your uncle, man, mama nim, daddy nim, Uncle Nim, Auntie Nim, synonyms, antonyms. You better thank Al Heyman before you thank God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Yahweh, Yahshua, you know, Moses, Abraham, Lot. If you thank anybody before you thank Al Heyman, that is a violation of the Wakanda commandments, and you are guaranteed to be excommunicated and kicked out the booth.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Now, we got some more commandments we got to put together, but this show will go on too long. So we're going to pick it back up tomorrow. And Wakanda commandment number 13, thou shalt be emotional at all times, and you must wear man pawns. You know how a woman wear tampons when her menstrual cycle is on? A lot of you Wakandas, y'all got to wear man pawns, right? Because you showing up be bleeding. Some of you dudes be online, y'all be getting all aggressive and mad, ain't whooped nobody, ain't fought nobody, ain't did that to nobody. But the way you be talking, y'all be talking like y'all King Kong, Godzilla, Megatron, Optimus Prime, the Dinobots, Soundwave, the Powerpuff Girls, the Dr. Claw, Inspector Gadget, you know, Megatron. Like y'all talk like you all of these monsters combined into one. The way you be talking online. Sir, have you went to a fight and put your hands on anybody? No. Sir, have you went to somebody's house and shot somebody? No. Sir, have you just ran across anybody who you threatened online and just did anything to put paws on them? No. Sir, what the hell are you talking about?
True.
You don't even have gas money to put in your baby mama 1981 Toyota. You don't have gas money to put in your baby mama 1981 Toyota, but you want me to believe that you're going to catch a flight, fly to a fight, and then specifically look for somebody so you can try to put hands on them or shoot them. Boy, sit your rabbit ass down somewhere.
True.
Shout out to LA Maddox. Hey, okay. Put up in that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, what happened to the Wakanda Black Ops team dropped in on you in Nebraska? Hey, if you gotta ask what happened, hey, listen, let me tell you something. Hey, Alec Maddox, if you gotta ask what happened, you already know, fam.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
It is what it is.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
And if you're a Wakanda or aerosexual or somebody who just hate Coach Malachi Williams' guts, guess what? I got a special PSA message for you right now.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Shout out to my dog Riley, man. Really though. And you know what, man, Wakanda, guess what? Well, I'm telling you, boy, we do not play over here. We toe tag and body bag. You feel me?
I will break my leg off, up in your ass so far that you be shitting sneaker for a month.
I'm telling you, man, I'm a karate man.
I'm a karate man, all right? Karate man bruise on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
You feel me?
How much for an order of ribs?
$250.
$250?
And when you see a Wakanda online threatening you, this what it sound like. When they online threatening me, this what it sound like to me. You know, man, and guess what? Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy can get it too.
I don't understand why you're even mad. Like, you should be happy that the Tooth Fairy
gave me $2.
Okay, so that's $2. What did you want?
$5 because my top tooth was worth way more.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I hate the Tooth Fairy. She's an idiot.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know what it is, man. It all the time it is. But I told these Wakandas, boy, we don't play over here, man. We do not play. Oh, Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga Coach Malachi Williams, I'm going to put them paws on them. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh, Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh, Lord. Wakanda, don't you ever forget what we done for you today. I gave you commandments. I'm the one named you Wakanda. I'm the one named you aerosexuals. I'm the one named you alphabet boys. So don't you ever forget what I did for you today.
Don't ever forget. When I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Hey, shout out to Alec Maddox. For dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy. He said, just saying, B. He said, might have got a loss. An 88 caddy has no GPS. I'm just saying, man. You know I gotta do what I gotta do to piss these Wakandas off, man. And guess what, man? Shout out to my dog Booger Ray. He doing bad right now. Tank Davis on Left Mayweather Promotions. My dog Booger Ray don't know what to do. He kind of at a loss of words, and he's angry in that right now. And I think I'm gonna bring Booger Ray out of retirement so he can put them paws on Eddie the Hitman Herbs, the colonizer.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
Ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
And you know what? Before we go, let me go ahead and Wakanda. You know, I gave y'all commandments. You got 13 commandments right now. We got some more. And you know what, Wakanda? I'm gonna dedicate this song to you. Half on a Nick sack. All of you Wakanda niggas broke as hell. All of you Wakandas, you broke as hell. Hell, half on a Nick sack. All of you Wakanda smoking Reggie. All of you Wakandas,
You smoking on that Reggie. I was on my show. I saw a Wakanda. He was acting like a bitch. He wanna threaten me. He said he gonna pull up, but he ain't gonna do shit. How the hell you gonna pull up when you're in your mama basement? I heard your baby mama. Her name Big Booty. They call her Big Booty Judy. She do it to the Rudy. You Wakanda niggas. You broke as hell. Stop yelling at me, trying to threaten me. Get away. Help on a Nixon. All of you Wakanda niggas broke as hell. All of you Wakandas. You broke as hell. Hell. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Let's go out with AB, man. You ought to know what time it is.
Turn around. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Once again, it's on, man. Y'all cop the merch. Hit the link in the pin to the chat. Hit the link I just dropped to cop the merch. Other than that, that's it. It's about Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. We're rebranding. We're going into 2023 because we the truth when it comes to this boxing stuff. We are the truth. We bringing you to exclusives. We're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna be at a lot of the fights next year. We're gonna get the interviews. We gonna make it happen, man. And guess what? We're gonna let them hate. We're gonna let them be mad, and they're gonna just sit back and have to watch. Later in the way, we're going to have Kid Austin on tomorrow. Kid Austin will be on the show tomorrow. Other than that, that's it. I see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.